Hi there, everyone. It's your keeper of arcane lore, Dave. What you're about to hear is a fun bonus episode. I wanted to get better at GMing, and I had never run a game physically in person before, so I invited some of my friends to try out Reefer Madness so I can do it with a new group of people. I want to try and turn this scenario into something I can bring it to a convention and run, so the more comfy I get with running with new people, the more comfy I would be doing that. So enjoy the silly antics of my friends, none of which have played Call of Cthulhu before, and one of which is their first time ever role-playing, and they knocked it out of the park! It was a really fun time, and I hope to run more stuff for this group in the future. Enjoy Reefer Madness, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies! Pass that schmuck on the left-hand side. It's going to be very rules light, like a lot more improv than it is going to be about rules. The thing about it is that we're here to like kind of tell a fun story. It's not about like winning. Nobody's gonna really win this. We all win together if we made like a really fun story. And that being said, winning or making a fun story doesn't necessarily mean you survive all the way to the end, but to kind of lessen the blow if your character does die, which they might die very fast and very randomly. I've given you little treats for how you do in this game. So, if you manage to survive all the way to the end with your starting character, you're gonna get this little pin. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. And here's what you're fighting for. If any one of your characters die...
Kirk's gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. If any one of your characters die, you're gonna get this pin.
Get you.
Yeah,
I want that one even more.
Is that a shuriken?
It's the same thing, but it's dead.
Oh, okay.
There we go. The little pin thing was out. If any of your characters go completely insane...
That's a high likelihood.
You're gonna get this one.
So you can get all of them? Or no, you can't get
Nah, you're probably only gonna get one. Or two. You could go insane and then die.
Or go insane and survive?
This, yeah, you can go insane and survive. There's no way you can do it.
Just sit in the corner.
This one I haven't determined what you can do to get that one yet.
Can
but
this one just be for being...
I'm gonna say that's the MVP award.
The rule of cool.
The Rule of Cool award, yeah. If you do something that's super impressive. But yeah, with that, I guess just kind of, once you guys are ready, if you wanted to read over that, I'll tell you how the game works.
I'm not going to be approved in accent, I know, guys.
Nobody picked the goth, huh?
That out there.
Put it back to
Yeah, I don't do accents. I do voices, not accents. So,
Have goths in the 70s?
they're different. They're like the Doors. And they have big hair.
They absolutely had goths in the 70s.
So,
Like,
I wasn't there.
Visigoths.
Visigoths.
You mean the 1700s?
Yeah.
1770s.
There was just, there was like
they were
one
taking
group of
over
people that were just like
Europe.
holding on to it to make it last.
Pom-poms. They're part of my gear.
Yeah, definitely make sure you look at your
Charles
gear.
Manson was in the 70s, so...
Personality description. Perky and hot. Geology. Don't hate me. 'Cause I'm beautiful.
Oh god, I'm the observant one.
The observant one? I'm sorry. Do you want to pick a new one? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Damn.
We open with a man sitting in a regal-looking chair next to a lit fireplace. He's wearing a nice gray suit. He's staring seriously at the flames, the room giving off an air of professionalism. He turns to you all, the viewers at home, as the camera pans in on him. Greetings, my fellow Americans. It is 7 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? You're about to witness a performance that may shock you, but its message should be heard by every God-fearing, freedom-loving citizen in our glorious country. It's about a very real threat to our way of life and liberty. The camera changes to a different angle as he turns to, again, look directly at the viewers at home. I'm, of course, talking about the dangers of reefer and the effects it has on the youths of our nation. It is imperative you speak to your children, especially those on their way to higher education. College is the facility of sin, and without your watchful eagle eye and sage advice, they too may become victims of the devil's lettuce. What you are about to partake in is a public service announcement. Everything you see is 100% factual and will happen to your child if they're allowed to partake in the marijuana. The camera returns to its original position as the man again resets his gaze. Please take everything you are about to see seriously. It is up to you, Americans, to make sure this doesn't happen outside of this video recording you are about to watch. The camera zooms out slowly as we fade to black, and the little title dramatically appears from the darkness, a sharp sting of music as it does. Reefer Madness! We slow zoom in on an old-looking dormitory building on the campus of Miskatonic University in Arkham, Massachusetts.
That's right.
It is nebulously the 70s, a time of free love, drug use, Vietnam, and Watergate. It is about midsummer off-season for the campus. It's a somewhat stormy night. Rain and occasional lightning hammer outside of these old brick walls. But inside, something more bittersweet is occurring. Gathered here on the 4th floor of the largest dorm room is a group of students from Miskatonic U. They come, yes, to party. However, that is not what called them here between semesters. No, the students are here in memoriam of their favorite faculty member, Vittoria Nangelo, who has recently fled this mortal coil. Victoria Nangelo was a most popular student at MU, or most popular teacher at MU. She was an inspiration to everyone and was just generally all around considered a motivator of education. She has touched a lot of lives teaching at this old university. The students unfortunately don't have many answers to what caused her death a few days ago. The faculty message sent only said that she passed suddenly in the night. This has caused a lot of rumors as to how she may have died, all of which are unfounded. The frustration behind her mysterious death aside, the students gathered in huge crowds for her vigil, and while not all of them could come to this party after the wake, could not come to this party after the wake, a good-sized crowd has managed to make its way to this empty off-season dorm building. Inside Forrest Adler's gigantic dorm room, granted to him for his work at getting Miskatonic University football team to finals, a bunch of 20-somethings celebrate Vittoria Nangelo a life well lived. So, you're all in this dorm, there's 70s music playing.
Record player.
Yeah, you're all partying, as you say. So one at a time, we can go around talking about what everybody's doing at this party. If you want to go first, because you're the host.
Yeah.
Or if I don't want to put you on blast, somebody else can go.
somebody else.
Okay, we'll come back to you. I was gonna say.
First role playing game. That's
Maybe not you.
So.
But yeah, one at a time, everybody just kind of describe what you're doing at this party. It's a dorm. There's drinks. If you make it up, it's probably there.
I am sitting in front of a TV that is off, and I'm like, you guys gotta see this show. It is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Reefer Madness?
Next to you, the stoner, Howie Schroeder, just kind of passes you another one of his notes. He's like, this is good stuff, right? You will never believe where I got this stuff from. It's fucked up, man.
What do they call this? Crack! What?
Oh, no.
PCP!
Yeah, him and you are sharing a stogie. God.
No, that's a cigar.
Yeah, no, you're sharing a blunt.
Nope, they didn't have blunts back then.
Marijuana cigarette.
Joint?
Yeah,
a marijuana
it's a joint.
cigarette.
Yes,
There you go.
yeah.
A reefer.
You need to learn about drugs before you run this.
Yeah,
Just-
I gotta. Shit.
We're smoking grass.
Yeah, there it is.
The sticky icky.
The sticky.
Nope,
The
that's,
devil's
that's,
lettuce.
that's later.
I'll ask my mom.
No, I'm kidding.
She was
Definitely
definitely
not
a
last
70s
with the
stoner.
There you go.
Jack.
She wasn't. Her cat's names were Sativa and Indica.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Was one like really spacey? The other
That
one
would be
was really
amazing.
I
chill?
don't know.
Oh.
I was more focused on, Mom, why were your roommates' cats named? Sodomy and fellatio.
Oh. Oh.
Man, you're weird. Are you a cheerleader? Oh, was that not in character? Oh, my bad. I thought that was character flavor. I was fucking impressed.
Oh no, that all actually happened. Oh. Go for it.
I somehow managed to find a wine glass. Most people are, I guess, drinking out of cans.
Judgment? It's literally a kid.
I look over at the TV and it's like, I've seen this one before.
Howie kind of turns around after he hears you say it. He's like,
Howie
dude, do you
is
want
like-
one? Do you want one too? Take a little bit of this? Take a little bit of the edge off? No?
I've got my edge cleaner.
Well. It's a new term, they say. It's a new hip term.
If you're an artist, I just made that one up. Oh, okay. And then he takes it back to himself.
I've set up a bunch of Coors Light boxes and I've stacked them up to waist level, and it's me and another friend playing
Quarters?
What's it called?
Football.
Football, table football. Off of it. And he keeps missing, but I keep flicking in his eye. And he keeps laughing nervously because I'm the popular one and he has to do what I say.
Yeah, it's the senior. So Randall, he's just sitting there. He's like, "Oh man, you almost got it, man. You almost got it." He's just taking him right in the face. He's like, "Oh man, I feel it. You're gonna get it someday, man. Just keep going. Maybe you should drink some more."
The score is 311 to 3. 3 was out of pity.
Yeah, you didn't really get 3.
My character's just sitting in the corner looking at a locket.
Ooh, being a wallflower.
Nice.
Somebody comes up to you and they have like a beer in their hand. Just like, "So do you come here often?"
No. But we're here for Professor Nangello.
Yeah.
She was really important to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over there now.
Piece of paper. Like, have you seen a girl with hair like this?
It was nice talking to you, man. Just walks away from me.
That was fucking weird. I'm like sitting on the edge of the couch in a great pose with everyone. I'm telling them totally about this great new outfit I found. And the car my daddy bought me. I'm showing off my beautiful necklace. And where is Megan with my drink? She's supposed to be bringing me that vodka, and that bitch is so slow.
She is so slow, my dear. And that's Denise. She has 2 friends, Megan and Denise, that are always following her. It's like, oh god, she is always so slow. And then Megan comes back from the thing with the beer, with 2. She's only got 2 beers, one for you and one for herself. She's like, "I got the beers!" And you're just like, "Oh, Denise, did you get me, or Megan, did you get me one too?" She's like, And she turns around again. She's so slow.
Excuse me, Megan, my beer.
All right, Megan, did you get my beer though? She just hands both of you the beers and turns back.
Crying a little.
Crying just a little bit, but she doesn't let anyone see the tears. And as you all are partying down, you can hear a couple chatting in the corner, and they can be overheard briefly. "Hey, did you see Frank at the vigil?" "No, man, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if his expulsion had anything to do with it." "Expulsion? I heard he dropped out." Yes. The elephant in the room, Frank Charlton, a well-known jokester on campus, and also someone loosely in your friend circle. Left the school a few weeks ago. There seem to be mixed rumors as to how he left, but the fact that he's not here is noticed by some. As that happens, Randall stands up, and he has like an empty beer glass and a bunch of marks on his face from playing football. And he's like, everyone, I want to get everyone's attention, please. And he uses the football and he taps on his empty beer bottle. And he's like, I think we're all here for soggy football. We're all here for Victoria, so I feel like it's important if we were all to have a moment to say something special about our favorite teacher that just passed away. I would like to say she taught. Somebody in the back of the room yells, "Social sciences!" Social sciences! And that's the coolest of all the sciences. I don't think I had her, actually, so maybe somebody else could go. And he sits back down and looks a little defeated.
Like, she was a really good teacher, and her hair was shinier than mine.
Her hair was so
And she never
shiny.
got to tell me how she did it.
Don't worry, that secret will go to the grave with her. You don't have to worry about it. Now you have the shiniest hair on campus.
We knew that.
We knew that.
Sparkle, sparkle, shine.
She sweats a little bit, but keeps the smile.
She was like a second mother to me. She really believed in me. I miss her so much.
She had the vision of a true artist. Never be seen again in this lifetime.
She was really cool. Like, every game that was an away game, she was like, "Oh yeah, I can make up that homework at the end of the semester." And since she's dead, I don't have to make it. So even in her death, she's awesome.
Motive over here.
That's amazing.
She wasn't that cool.
What?
Oh, dang.
Get out. But like,
I mean,
does anyone know how she died? Nope.
Nope.
Definitely not.
I heard she got into a car. I heard she got into a car accident when she was trying to jump. She was trying to do a daredevil move, jumping over a ring of flaming cars. That seems like something she would do.
You know how it is with those troubled souls.
I heard she was playing golf and she hit the ball 90 degrees and came back down, hit her eye, and the eye went right out of her.
Oh, that happened to my uncle.
Like, it's just not groovy that the staff isn't telling us what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got it. She was driving over a thing, golf ball hit her in the face. And suddenly,
Everyone in this room is real high.
right before somebody else is about to get up and say something, you hear a loud crack of thunder outside. That does not make any noise. Yeah. You hear a loud crack of thunder outside, and suddenly the lights go out in the apartment. You hear people starting to talk, and they're like, oh, what's going on? Is this part of the party? And some people are just so high they didn't even notice anything happened. But yeah, so the lights are completely out. All you hear is the rain outside and occasional bouts of thunder.
Okay. Yeah. What, you guys afraid of the black power outage?
Just asking, does anybody have like a flashlight or a torch or?
We all have lighters for doing drugs. Everyone in the room just pops a lighter.
The only thing illuminating stuff is the stogie. Or not stogies, the joints? Wait, did you say that? No, okay.
Joint works.
Randall.
Can I try something?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
No, go for it.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay. I want to just like take a piece out of my sketchbook and put it in the wine and then light it on fire.
Are you making a fucking Molotov cocktail?
No, it's like a torch.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I think it's a torch. I don't know if it works.
What do you think
For about
would
10 seconds.
For about 3 seconds.
For about 3 seconds.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I would like
use...
to use my dodge.
Or cut
Arts and crafts?
full of vodka and just light it
Art-
on fire.
Yeah, try rolling arts and crafts, because that's totally like, oh yeah, I made one of these.
I'm use sketching for that. What do I
You
get?
got
32.
32.
25.
So you didn't pass.
Okay.
You basically went to start doing it, but then the thing just... You're like, ah, fuck, and you threw it on the floor and it crashed. And somebody screams because they thought it was something else.
Now the dorm is burning down.
Wait. I grab it and I use my throw. And I throw it out the window.
I mean, sure.
Why not?
I'm pretty
My
sure
guy
it
is
broke.
super smart. 97.
You throw it at the wall next to the window, it just shatters. It doesn't set on fire or anything. It's
Just
we're
wind
going
down the wall.
national. You're going, bro. It was a sick throw. That was a great spiral, just not the right direction.
That's what I was aiming for.
Randall
Useless.
stands up and he goes, I think there's a what's the word I'm looking for? He looks over at Howie and Howie's just like, breaker box? There's a breaker box? Is that the word you're... Yeah, there's a breaker box on the second floor. We can probably get the power back on if anyone wants to do that. Anybody want to come with me and get the breaker box?
Upstairs.
Downstairs. We're on the 4th floor. It's on the 2nd floor.
I don't know where I'm at right now.
You're so high.
I'm a giraffe ass.
Who's this talking right now?
Randall.
Randall. Is he on here?
Yeah. He knows everything about the school.
Oh, he's the super senior.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only have a 10 in mechanical repair.
Like, I'm not gonna chip a nail. Megan, Denise, hold the lights. I made them hold them away.
Yeah, they're just holding 2 lighters. It's burning my nose.
I like grab one and I put it down like, not flattering enough, honey.
You're trying to get the good angles.
Look, guys, as the host of the party, I have 2 options. One, we make this a night rager in complete blackness. Or I can go up and, I guess, turn on the lights. What would you guys like?
Claude Owen,
Is
who's...
anybody studying electrical repair in college right now?
Claude Owen, who's been at the back of the party, just kind of sobbing. Like, he's just kind of like... He's there out of respect for Vittoria and Angelo, but he's not there for any of you people. He just thought maybe he'd make an appearance to look cool, but it's just him standing in the corner
like,
with
"These
his
people are
nerd
not
best
cool."
friend, Curtis. And Curtis is just kind of like bodyguarding around him like a satellite. And Claude's just like, I think the host of the party should probably go down and turn on the lights, don't you think, Curtis? And Curtis is like, Yeah, I guess.
Wow, you two made a very convincing argument. And I understood all those words because I have a good understanding and grasp of English.
But yeah, Randall's just like, well, I'm gonna go if any of you want to come with me.
I think one other person should come with me because I'm not that great at mechanical stuff.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And Randall's just kind of going like this across the room to see who else wants to go with.
They'll probably kill themselves. I'll go with you guys.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
And Rebel, I don't think you should come with us.
Reverse psychology.
And your name is Kirk.
I was like, who the fuck is Rebel?
Rebel.
You're wearing a jacket that says Rebel on
That's
the
a
back
good
of it.
song.
All right, so we're going to do something silly and dumb. Anybody who's not going down to the breaker box, go to a different room.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Fuck out.
This won't take very long.
We're
I'm
gonna
not-
keep you in the dark. Whoa!
Hey.
Dope.
You can go in the other room.
Are you
and
gonna
turn
come?
off all
I'm
the
not
lights.
gonna go with your weird reverse psychology. I got you.
I'm not super comfortable about double negatives. Is that does that mean yes?
I'm watching my show right now.
How?
And now it's even darker. Not that it worked when it was on. Where are you actually going?
I'm chilling.
You were going with the people going down to the basement?
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
see
cool.
this. I have heavy operation machine skills.
Oh, perfect.
Wait, we're going down? I thought we were going up.
I can operate heavy machinery.
Randall's
We're
like,
on 4.
We're on the
We're
fourth
on
floor. Man, you're drunk, man. We're not
This
gonna
is
let you
your
in the
place.
regionals with that kind of attitude.
Wait, I'm getting my
Yep, that's right.
Italian. Okay.
Alrighty, so you guys go down onto the second floor. All the floors are completely dark now. Like all you can really see is whenever there's a light facing the quad, because the quad lights are still on somehow. And then flashes of lightning will occasionally light the way. You're making your way down to the breaker box. There's like a closet at the end of the hall that Randall points out. And, and off to the side, down a different hallway, you can see like 2 people making out and stuff like that because I guess they took advantage of the dark. But otherwise,
Like you do in college.
Yeah.
Lights go out. You have to make out.
you have to. It's legally obligated.
It's literally their slogan on the campus. Lights go out, you have to make out.
There it
On
is.
the law, you get
Welcome to
arrested.
Miskatonic U. You have to make out.
So the first person you see, no.
Just mash.
How
But,
you doing, Claude? College experimenting.
So, yeah, there's a breaker box in front of you. Randall just goes, man, I gotta take a deuce. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll see you guys in a sec. I'm sure you can figure it out. It's right over there. And he kind of fucks off over into the bathroom.
$5, he misses the toilet. $5.
That's a lot of money in the 70s, okay?
I'm a scholarship exchange student who's VIP? No, varsity.
VIP?
I'm just really loaded, is what I'm saying. I'm getting those like scholarships that nobody ever gets. Go ahead.
No, there's a door in front of you that leads to a closet. There's people making out over there. It's a dark hallway. Go for it.
Guess we walk to the closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out this breaker box.
All
I've
right.
got heavy machinery operation skills.
Dang, roll for it.
I think it's gonna matter, right? That's a 52, and it was 31 here.
So you, those lights are never coming back.
I fucking break it off the wall.
I'm gonna walk.
Let's see what we got here. Well, that's not working.
I walk up and put my hands on the hips and try to do electrical repair. I super have no idea what's going on here.
I've never seen one of these before in my whole life.
I don't know what any of this means.
There's just way too many chords pointing in weird directions, and you're like, I can't even
I
follow
feel
where
like
these
if,
go.
if you do it a certain percentage above what yours is, it's like you break something.
Yeah. Well, if you critically fail.
I did like under 10 and I got 78. So it's like
Yeah.
you take out all the fuses and break them.
Individually.
in the wrong order.
Because they're causing sparks and I can somewhat read the instructions on the side of the lamp, I can use my English ability to read.
You just read. I mean,
what
go
the
for it.
instructions
Go
are.
for it, and then somebody else can re-roll with advantage if you get it.
I did not.
85? Fuck!
It's very complicated mechanical speech that, like, it's just...
The flumbergast leads directly
I would
into
try
the
to
floor
save
bin.
roll, but obviously not with advantage. But
Oh,
I have
sure.
a higher English score than him.
Just to read.
Just in read. 15, and I had to get under 65.
Yeah, oh god, you got it. Yeah. So you read the instructions, you can read them out loud to anybody and they can try it again if
Oh,
they
yeah. I want to try and do it
I
now.
read the instructions out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Do this to the thing in the place.
Connect the
So that's
blue line.
9?
If you got it, oh yeah, I mean, it's not going to get much better than that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
do it,
you're fiddling with it,
9:38.
and you see like, oh, if I connect this here, then that should be doing it. And, like that's what's broken here. But when you connect it, the lights don't come back on. Like for some odd reason, they're still not coming back on. And
Dude,
then
I don't think you know how to do this. It's too high.
You would say that.
when you look
We're all
underneath the breaker box, there's like a severed line there that looks like it was just ripped.
Oh.
Like something just went like that.
Sick.
So that's what's doing
Told
it
you we were
probably.
gonna die.
Oh, man.
But at least it wasn't you guys that did it, so that's good.
Cool.
Unless on my failed roll, I just raged and ripped it out.
You perfectly severed
A lot of
it.
us tried this. Was that me?
You perfectly severed it. Like you're tumbling one way, it's like I do another.
And as you're
wallflower
leaning
is
in,
stupid.
looking at these severed cords,
Oh no.
as you're leaning in, looking at these severed cords, all of a sudden you hear, "Did you fix it, man?" Randall's standing right behind you. And he smells a little bit, but he's going like this.
Did you
You'll be
miss?
fine.
Did you miss? Yeah.
Alright. I'm not
dark.
touching him. Fuck this. I'm out.
So yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way to get the lights back on. But as you're walking back to the dormitory, you notice that the couple that were making out, there's only one of them standing at the end of the hall now. The other one isn't there anymore.
Are they still making out?
No, just nope.
The guy just.
I'm gonna try to charm her and start making out, or him, and try to make out. No.
But yeah, no, it's just interesting. And then from the end of the hall, you hear them yell, "Got a light!"
No.
I light my lighter.
He just kind of nods, but he doesn't move any closer.
Cool.
Well, later, dude.
He just stands there.
Sure do, bud.
Do you? Are you perchance an electrical engineer?
He doesn't respond at all. He just stands there and looks.
Cool.
You can hear like it kind of sounds like a bong rip, like, but he's just standing there.
Guys, I think we should get the fuck out of here.
I want to go home. I'm gonna go downstairs and out to the quad where the lights are. Hey guys, I want
What
to go.
about everyone else?
I want to go to where the lights are.
I think
You're right.
I think we should like talk to him more, and also he might have more weed.
I don't want any more weed. This shit has already blown my high, bro.
He has weed.
He does legit sound like he may have more marijuana.
We're all gonna die right now.
I'm okay. We should go get all the other people, though. I agree with that.
I'm gonna use a persuade to get these guys to just run upstairs.
That's fine. Yeah.
I do not persuade. Guys, let's go upstairs. I get under
As
60s,
as
I
you're
got, like,
all
94.
conglomerating here, talking about what to do about this guy, you look back up and he's gone.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
The lightning flashes, and where he just was standing in the hallway is
He's
empty.
Her placenta falls to the floor.
Ugh.
She was pregnant?
This is a new drink.
We named the baby.
Alrighty. People I sent away, come back. Or maybe Mozzie, go get them if you could.
I'm getting different dice.
You should use the
These ones
thing.
are not rolling.
Yeah, these are bad. I'm having a bad day.
We all survived.
Or did we?
We don't know how, but we did.
Like, was there a reason you shouldn't have? It was just a fucking breaker, guys.
So we cut back to the party as you guys start to make your way back. But the people who are still remaining back at the party, the lights are still off. But I want Matt and Deborah to roll Dex.
The guy from
It's
the
on your
college.
character
Is
sheet
he
as long as you roll.
Deborah?
Whoever rolls under their threshold but higher than the other person gets something.
Oh
dice go?
They're all over the place.
They're all over there.
So what'd you
Oh,
get?
that's why.
Stealing these two.
Oh, which one of those do you want to be your 10 spot?
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
you-
maybe.
Oh, I used the gold for the first.
Oh, okay, then 21, we'll
Yes.
say. But in the future, yeah, just roll. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
You did
Where's
not.
that?
Nice
But-
and
It's at the
ugly.
top.
Oh,
No.
66.
You got a 66?
Yeah,
Out of.
65.
Dang, you failed by one. Well, she passed and she got it. So, congratulations, you got the coveted couch seat, and everybody else has to sit on either the arms of the couch or on the floor in front of you, and almost as a reward, a cat jumps into your lap.
I
that's right. I'm gonna
sit
do
on the
squats.
I sit on the arm.
Is it close enough?
And then right as that little competition,
Yeah, of course I have a cat. What?
What?
as that happens, you guys enter the room. The door opens. It's still dark and everything like that. Randall's just like, yeah, you go ahead and tell him, man. I'm just gonna sit down.
All right,
He
roll
sits down.
call. Roll here.
Hey, that thing was fucked.
Like, what happened?
I don't know, somebody
the
cut it.
cord, like, to the box.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah. Also,
We're thinking we should get out into the quad where there's light.
Yeah.
Also, there was
I'm
this
with
couple
you.
that was making out, and then one of them disappeared, and then the other one disappeared.
And he was like
And-
doing bong rips, but there was no like smoke and a placenta
same
fell
time.
out.
Apparently, a placenta.
One of those things didn't happen.
The
It was just smoke.
placenta.
There was definitely placenta.
I
We
saw
ate
the
it. We
placenta
gave
hit
the
the
force.
floor.
I want you to roll an intelligence check really quick.
Oh, good. That's one of my strong suits.
Strong
Wait,
suits.
It's at the top.
The very top.
All right.
Characteristics.
All right. Yeah. I will roll it. Fuck. 43. I pass.
You don't have a cat.
Oh, hey guys. Guess what? That cat ain't mine.
Then, like, whose cat is this?
I roll
I don't know,
natural words.
Veronica.
Huh?
I roll natural words with the cat. Is there anything unusual?
Oh,
Uh,
sure.
It's a
Failed.
bong rips.
Fail. Doesn't do fun.
Cat's doing
I
bong
just
rips.
want to say you did great.
So lightning
so good.
flashes, and lightning flashes to light up the room a little bit, and Denise and Megan get a little bit closer with their lighters, and this cat just looks a little fucked up. Like, first of all, you notice it hasn't like curled into your lap at all. It's just been sitting straight up in your lap, and as they get closer to it, you can see like it kind of has like this mottled fur and stuff, and it's just staring directly at you. I want you to roll sanity really quick.
Like,
And can I do a natural world check? To see
Yeah,
if
go
the
for
cat's
it.
natural?
If the cat's natural.
Where's my
naturally
sanity?
cat. It is. It's. I think it's this
barely
big.
missed it.
This one
I
right
got
here. So
20.
you
Okay,
got 60.
60.
I'm
So
gonna.
it's
I want to
25.
help her with her sanity.
so I rolled an 8.
Oh wow! So
Good
you did
job.
Really good. So you do take
And
one
then I
sanity.
used throw.
And then- you do take one sanity damage for passing. If you were to
Okay.
fail, you would have taken more.
Huh.
That's how. So you'll even if
So
you're scared.
when
you're
you
still
do
scared
when
about
you
it.
do that,
You
do you
mark
you
this.
just move the sanity down?
Yep.
Oh, is that okay? So
Wait, do you move it down or up?
Huh? You move it
You
down.
move your
Okay.
sanity down, and then you also have hit points that can go down.
So what happened?
I throw the cat.
You threw the cat. Did you? Did you?
Yeah, really well.
Okay, so as you go to pick up the cat, you feel a sharp pain on your finger as it meows and bites in as you're picking it up, and then you throw it across the room, and you hear it like thing totally just like wrecks itself against the wall, like.
Like, ow!
So
I
you
think that was a little
take,
harsh. Just saying.
Whoa.
one
missed.
damage, only one.
You know what? I actually
you're-
remember
Yeah.
There.
that was Megan's cat.
Sorry, that is not my cat. I'm not a cat person.
Her name was Felicia.
Like a feline. Oh, it's awful.
And as you throw
like-
the cat.
Whoa.
Oh, what's up?
I thought I'd thrown the cat out. As I.
Oh, as you throw the cat, you throw it towards the door, and it like gets up, hisses this really unnatural hiss,
Like a ball
and
rip.
then it kind of turns around, and that front door that you guys walked into to get into Forrest's dorm, you notice it's open ajar a little bit. The cat kind of walks out between the crack, and then it slowly opens, and there's a man standing there, and he looks
Is he
like.
holding a placenta?
He just falls right out. Well, like he's got like blood, like dried blood all over him. He's wearing a Miskatonic U varsity jacket and a pompadour. But something about his skin, it looks, you can barely tell due to the darkness, but it looks unnaturally green. And his eyes have like these kind of glowing, smoky pits that are like glowing green.
Sorry, dude, this is invitation only.
No. Is that the boy Frank?
Yes, actually.
That's Frank. I know Frank.
Somebody else says, Frank, really? Frank, good lord, what happened to you? And then as he says that, Frank moves with unnatural speed, latches onto this guy, breaks his jaw open, and spits smoke down his throat. And then as he does, he breathes it in, and this guy turns into ash in his hands. And it's almost like he just smoked somebody. Everybody roll sanity.
Fuck, bro.
The goth in the corner's like, whoa.
That's fucking metal.
Wait, what is sanity out of?
Oh my god.
Well, in the meantime,
That's never a good sign.
while I try to figure out this thing, so who did you all take your damage, your sanity
took
damage?
9.
You took 9?
Yes.
How much you take?
2.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
6.
6, you're good. 4? Okay, so you're the only one who suffers.
All of yours
which
added
makes
up is
sense
still less than mine.
because you're the host of the party, and this just became a really uncool party. So that makes sense. I gotta find out what page.
We're all just sitting there going, how high are we, right?
Why did I leave Peru?
I'm just
Why did I leave
tired.
Peru?
I
so hysterical.
I
I want you
immediately
to
just
roll
throw
a
this
D10.
joint down, and I'm
We're
done.
gonna figure out
I
what
quit.
bout of madness you have.
All right.
It's Reefer, man. It's madness.
This reefer made me mad.
All right, Dice. You got it, Dice. Woo! 3.
3. You succumb to a rage, which makes sense because it's like Frank is ruining your party.
Oh, bring it out!
A red mist descends on the hero, and he or she explodes into a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at their surroundings, allies, or foes alike for 1d10 rounds. But we're not doing rounds. So, but basically, one at a time, I want you all, you just saw this guy smoke a friend.
And you start punching everyone around.
So,
It's a good thing my fighting is a
tell
70.
me what your first reaction is to this event. Like, what do you do? We'll do one at a time. Yeah.
So who smoked who?
Frank smoked a random person. None of the named characters. He smoked a random party goer.
I throw my joint away forever. Yep. Nope.
How dare you throw the joint away?
Nope.
Someone else just picks it up and takes a real long drag off of it.
Veins throbbing.
Frank, where have you been? I mean, what did you do?
He just kind of turns his gaze towards you, like his head like snaps unnaturally to the side, and then the rest of his body snaps that way, and he starts to run at you.
Dexterity dodge?
Yeah,
thing I can do?
dodge is half your
Yeah,
dexterity.
dodge is in the combat.
I basically want to hide behind the couch.
Yeah. Wait, what was that?
Did somebody else just hear a baby?
I think that was answered that.
Okay.
We don't know.
I really need to stop smoking.
I heard one too.
But yeah, I'm jumping
Baby
behind the
just
couch.
crawls in
Okay.
there, ready to
that's-
smoke us.
Placenta falls right out.
16,
That's where
yeah.
it came from.
Okay, cool. So you got it. So he lunges at you. You jump out of the way, but somebody was standing behind you, and they weren't so lucky. And he just grabs them and rips them in half down the middle, like just with unnatural speed and strength. It's just blood and just.
Just like Nona's chicken.
So who else wants to do something?
I'm insane. I don't know what to do.
I wail really loudly, scream Frank, and just start crying.
Frank, you're hurting this party.
You're ruining this party. So Denise and Megan are like patting you down, and they're just like, "Oh, don't cry, it's okay," and stuff like that. But they're basically forming a human shield around you. And then
I'm
what
gonna
do you
use
do?
stealth to hide.
Yes, do it. I was just like, why is nobody else hiding?
I'm sitting on the floor. I'm just like,
what'd you?
61. I needed under 60.
fuck.
The wallflower is
The
obvious
wallflower
to
is like-
everybody.
So here's what you did.
Like this.
So you do manage to hide. You just find like a big curtain, you hide behind it, but in doing so you had to push somebody out of the way to do it. So, and then Frank goes up to them and just pulls the dude's head off. And because it was your fault, I want you to roll sanity again.
Damn it. I'm real bad at this.
Oh yeah.
I do not pass.
You do not pass. All right, so take
passed
62.
23, and I
take the
rolled a
1d10
62.
damage. Sanity damage.
7.
Okay, that's not terrible.
So
crazy.
so I decide to fly into a rage and I put my fists out and I do a tornado.
Turn into Taz.
At the it's Frank, right? That's
Yeah.
At
I'm
Frank.
so glad I'm sitting down.
So you're
Secret Peruvian technique.
You're basically punching everybody as you go towards Frank. I want you to roll a d6. Here you go.
2.
So you knock out 2 people in the process of doing that. It's like just making this party a great time.
But can I try to use my fighting thing to hit Frank?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Since that was the whole point of that. All right.
And you do that. We'll see what happens.
47. I pass.
You pass. So you sock him in the face, and his head turns around 3 times, and then locks back into place, and he punches you back.
That's a really
Let's
strong
see if he does
punch.
it though.
Hey, he's.
Free and.
70. So no, you use your sharp athletic ability and dodge out of the way as he goes, and his arm like the skin on it kind of like stretches forward, so he punches further than you think, and somebody was standing in that, and their head gets punched off too.
Damn, Frank.
It's
a
just a
bloodbath.
mess. Yeah, it's just a bloodbath.
Is he still by the door?
No, he's kind of moved away from the door a little bit as he's just started rampaging and murdering everybody in this room.
Luckily, they're all party crashers. They're like any.
None of my friends. So
They're
it's
none of
okay.
my friends. Claude and Curtis just jump into a closet and lock it. Somebody's trying to get into the closet and he gets ripped off the door. There's just hands holding onto this closet now.
Ugh.
How about we? It's time for me to go, guys.
Yeah.
Should we take account of the situation and roll accounting?
Rolling counting. Do you have accounting? Why did I give you accounting?
I don't know. I like how the dog knows how to do accounting.
Come on, business major.
It's my business major, yeah.
Oh. Run away?
Go for it, yeah. Whatever you guys want to do. There's places to hide, there's places to distract.
I'm going to stealth towards the door.
Okay, the front door?
The front door, aren't we?
Okay.
On
We're
the...
like the 4th floor.
Yeah, there's a bathroom and a balcony, but well, like a fire escape balcony kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I should have laid the
Probably.
scene. That would be important.
Nope.
Basically, if
I'm
you
gonna try the same.
think it's in the room, it's probably in the room.
I'm gonna try to get to the fire escape.
I do the same. I stealth, pass.
You're both trying to get into the fire escape?
Yeah.
Did you both pass?
No, 62.
Damn.
You trip on your way out.
I need to
You
dice
manage
again.
to get out the fire escape, and you're
Okay.
out on the fire escape, and it's raining stuff.
I don't like that stuff part. Like what's
Still
coming down?
Is it time for?
not right now. It's a little busy. I think I know what you're asking. But you three, what do you do?
I hide.
Good idea.
Spot hide. 21 out of 45.
Nice. So we'll say that you run into the bathroom and you lock the door behind you, and you have Denise and Megan, and Denise is holding the door shut behind her. And
Just saying, pretty sweet. My dorm has a bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm really good at football.
I'm so good at football.
You just hear me scream in the bathroom. "Ugh, boys are gross.
Yeah, there's just like.
You're
But
like, looking around like I can't use that.
Megan's like petting you, and she's like, and Denise is like holding the door, and then all of a sudden, through Denise's chest comes a fist, and it just kind of grabs her and pulls her through the door, and she's just like this gory mess as she gets like ripped unnaturally through this door, but the door is locked.
All right. So I'm gonna grab, because I'm insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Denise's carcass, which now has a hole. That now has
You gotta
a hole
roll
in it.
what you got.
You would have to get through the locked bathroom door to get to the corpse, though.
No,
he's pulled out.
Oh, he like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab Denise's carcass, which has a hole in the center of it, and try to throw it on Frank's torso to bind him. Because
You're
it
gonna
makes
have to
sense.
roll an extreme throw for that one. Remember when I said?
I'm just saying, as a football quarterback star, I feel like my throw should be higher.
You might. Okay, it's a hard throw, so you got to get half of your thing.
22. I have 43. Can we count that?
Oh my god! You actually
Holy shit!
Corpse thrower!
So
Oh
you
my
do
God.
that, and what ends up happening
Oh,
is
you're a
you manage
clutch
to-
quarterback.
You're totally rolling sanity for
Storm
this.
has a really good
But you managed to lasso Frank.
Because it's a lass.
Don't make Denise a pun. But you managed to do that to her, to Frank, and he's binded, and he tries to get out, but right as he does, Howie, the stoner, sees the opportunity and just kicks him out into the hallway and shuts the door behind him, and then pulls the bookcase that was right next to the door to block it, to just kind of, lock him out of the room. And you hear him trying to bang as I guess he ripped Denise in half.
Is he running
Again.
Is he running out the door of her torso?
Yeah. So you hear
Right,
him
like a
like
belt.
banging a lot on the door. Like
And
it
I'm
sounds
just-
like almost
I'm
four
just
fists.
running down the fire escape
Yeah.
the whole time.
Oh.
Jamming.
Sanity check.
Oh yeah. Roll for sanity while I'm doing that.
What
But
is it? What do you want? I have 8
uh,
left, so.
do your normal roll to
Oh,
D10,
gotcha,
see if you get under.
Okay.
But it sounds like almost 4 fists are pounding on the door for a second, but after a bit you
Just
hear a
waving his
scream.
hips and his
Yeah.
knees.
Wait, I think I'm below an 8.
You hear a scream further down the
Yes, you're
hall,
below
a
it.
stop, and then
Alright.
you hear him run away.
80.
84.
That's
Yeah.
below an
I
8.
don't. I'm running.
Well,
I'm like
okay,
2
so
floors down.
you're on the balcony, right? You're on
Yep.
the little
I'm on the
fire escape.
Yeah.
And you managed to get
Yes.
there too.
Yeah.
So both of you are on the fire escape, and you
We're
look
running,
down.
Going down.
And as you get like maybe 1 floor down, but then all of a sudden you see that cat is on the fire escape below you, and it looks up at you and it makes this unnatural hissing sound.
Can I punt it?
You can try, yeah.
What would I do for that?
Probably fighting brawl. That's right. Which you probably
I probably
have
don't
a
have,
lot of.
But I'm scared, so. Yeah, I did it!
You did it? You punched
did
the
it! I
cat?
punched the cat!
This
I
poor
just-
cat. so
I'm
it
going
like,
down the fire escape. I'm
it
just
goes like, and then you get a good look at it before you do. And the thing is almost the same way as Frank. Like it's kind of green now that you can see the lights from the quad and stuff, and its eyes are like smoking pits. And it goes to like almost jump at you, but doesn't even get a chance to leave. It just goes, and it dinks off the top of the fire escape, and then just immediately falls straight down onto the quad.
This poor cat.
But after a few moments, you don't necessarily go all the way down because you need to get some answers. This is like
I'm not gonna let
railroading.
you
Don't
leave.
Yeah.
What dice would you like me to? I failed. So
You failed, so roll a d10 for sanity damage. God, you're just gonna be fucking nuts by the end of this.
Nice, dude.
You have any?
I don't have a
One in your
D10.
hand.
That's a
Oh
D10.
yes, I do. I'm sorry.
But after a moment, you all hide in various places.
I have 3 left.
Wait, what's your sanity at right now?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Wait, are you hitting the right box?
Sanity, right?
I was about to start
I
it.
got 30, and then
30
I got
minus
18.
18.
Remember
and
his
then
first roll took him down 18 points.
Wow!
That's why I threw a corpse.
Dang!
He really knows
Okay.
how to throw a party.
He really knows how to throw a party. You are basically on Sanity's death door, so you might have to get a new character.
Start thinking about who you want to be.
But after a moment, things start to calm down, and you all decide to meet back in the dormitory because it's been locked due to Howie blocking the door and everything like that. And you just witnessed your old friend Frank Charleston, who's been absent for weeks now. He just smoked someone. And it's too dangerous to leave the dormitory, and Frank's sudden reappearance needs to be discussed with all of your friends who are close to him. So it's important for the group to meet back up. For keeping this one-shot moving along, you all meet back up in Forest Storm, and it appears to be a safe place for now.
Kick the cat down. Maybe we should go up.
I like that plan.
That's good.
There
good
we go.
plan. There you go.
In
You
character,
did
we
it. You
did
did it. You did it.
Ugh.
Alrighty. So basically, you're back in Forrest's dorm. Howie's just kind of piling anything he can on the
Corpses
front door.
included.
Yeah, corpses included.
We
Just
should probably block the balcony too.
Is that where the cat was?
Yeah.
I thought
Well, I saw the cat.
the
But what
cat
if,
went that way.
yeah, but what if he goes into the apartment below and climbs up?
Is that how they got down there?
Hmm?
Wasn't he? Didn't we kick him out the hallway?
Yeah, but what if he goes to the fire escape from another apartment to get up to ours? So block both doors.
Just like pull up a ladder.
The ladder's on the first floor. Don't you know how fire
Wait,
escapes
it's a
work?
fire escape. What?
I live in a
What?
house.
Megan claps. Megan doesn't notice that Denise
Shut up,
is
Megan!
gone. She just has absolutely no idea. She goes back to the kitchen and grabs 2 beers. Did I do it right?
Well, now there's 2.
I want a crazy charm Kirk to shut the window.
To shut the window. I mean, do you want to shut the window? Or?
Yeah,
Shut the window and block it, like put a bed in front of it or something.
And since I'm crazy, I'm just stacking pieces of paper in front
I'm gonna go up to the cheerleader's face super aggressive and be like, and this is why we don't kick cats.
Don't
throw
fuck with
cats. Don't fuck with cats.
Was it a closed casket?
Okay, get out of my
For
face,
Victoria?
then, Lizzie.
No.
Yes. Yeah, it was
Okay.
a closed casket.
So guys, the faculty told me how Professor Victoria actually died, and it was like a violent, grisly death. So
Like,
maybe
was
it has
she
There was a bear!
Just in the corner. No, not a bear. I thought I only had one thing to worry about, but now 2.
They didn't want me to tell you guys because they didn't want to like tarnish her reputation or the schools.
Was she
But-
sleeping with a student?
That's how she got a grisly, violent death. She
It was
attacked
very
on
passionate,
campus.
loving.
Some of our
Like, you
students
think
are
she was
very
sleeping
strong.
with Frank?
Maybe Frank did it, is what I'm saying. Like, look at him right now.
Guys, I know this is crazy, but maybe there's these things called like sexually transmitted diseases.
Like, why would you know,
Maybe
Mabel?
like something happened.
Why do we have to make it
I'm
weird?
just putting weird random things together.
Every single campaign, like of anything I've ever played, something weird about sex comes.
Welcome to the 70s.
Free love, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Stonewall riots, baby!
My stereo, which had not, well, I guess it's dead. There's no power.
But you don't know that because you're crazy.
Yeah! I should have started
Bears!
seeing,
Is
I
he
should have
still
started seeing
ragey?
Bee Gees.
What?
Is he still ragey?
You're not raging anymore, but you are on Sanity's door.
You're a babbling boy.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. That's awesome. That's on the other side.
Hell yeah.
He's insane, but he's also still.
Occasionally he just remembers, at least I don't have to turn in my term papers.
How he's just like, where the fuck did Frank come from? Like, I thought he was expelled or some shit, right?
No habla inglés.
Every 5 minutes you lose grasp on what language anyone's speaking.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So we're fucked.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
You threw a cat and made that very angry man happen. This is all because of you.
This is not because of me, Thin Lizzie.
What? They don't exist yet.
Oh, God.
Is that a 70s thing? I don't know. What is that?
Nobody wants to hear about your stupid up and coming indie bands.
I know this is nuts, but I think we should tunnel through the bathroom wall to get to the other dorm and run as fast as we can.
To the other side.
Yeah.
No.
Just goes, no.
Randall just goes,
No,
you gonna say something? You gonna say something, man?
Hell no.
No.
Like, besides, we don't even know what else is out there. That creepy ass cat and Frank.
Maybe Bong Dude was one of them with the placenta.
That makes sense.
I guess that's canon now. Oh no. It's become canon.
He ate the girl. He abided by college law, so maybe we can like get a
I forgot to
lawyer
put
on
this
him.
out there.
Because
Col- college.
the lights went out, and then you have to make out, and he was making out with her before he ate her. So maybe we can lawyer him out of not eating us.
I'm down.
Lawyer.
Let's figure this out.
Is anyone here a law student?
I am. Legitimately, I am. I have a 60.
See? Maybe we can talk to him.
Yeah, let's lawyer up. Let's lawyer up. You
And
You speak good
I'm really
things.
good at persuasion.
yeah.
And I could charm him.
Okay.
That's gonna work.
I can
So-
charm anyone.
He's still not knocking on the door?
No, it's still calm in this room. The only people that are now in this room are Claude, Owen, and Curtis are still in the closet.
Well,
Hours out,
Like,
so
we
they're
knew that.
making out.
7 minutes.
They open the door and they look around. There's like, is he gone? Is Claude?
No.
He's he shuts the door.
Dude, in real life,
I just kind of move a chair over to the door and put it under the.
Howie just kind of Howie the stoner. He looks as Claude peeks out. He's like, that reminds me of something, man. I remember I saw Frank talking with Claude a couple weeks ago, and he mentioned something about having some really good shit in his apartment. So I stole it when they weren't looking, and that's what we've been smoking all night.
oh no.
Ooh.
So we're just super high. None of this really happened. Thank God.
But it's weird that Claude had good shit, because Claude never has good shit. And Rachel's just like, he never has good shit,
Yeah,
man.
he's just that smart kid.
Yeah.
He's always doing all that smart stuff.
The smart kid shit. Why was he talking to Frank? I thought Frank hated him. Frank was missing for weeks. I haven't seen him. He usually comes over to our board game nights on Thursday, and I haven't seen him in weeks. His expulsion didn't matter that much to him. I don't think he cared about his rules, so why would he just leave?
What do we got? Not appraise.
What?
You're gonna appraise his weed?
That's not what I was gonna do.
Yes.
Can I natural world his weed?
Sure.
I was gonna diplomacy. No, psychology. Can I use psychology
On the weed?
I don't even know
on
if this is weed.
on Claude. I want to know where he got this good shit.
Sure, go for it.
So
I
open the
look
door
at the
again.
weed and I don't
So you
know.
open the door. Please take Curtis. Like, don't take me. And Curtis is like, yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Nat 1.
Whoa, nat 1.
Woo! First nat 1.
When he heard the talk about the weed in the other room, and you can see that he's visibly sweating and clearly hiding something after that being brought up.
This isn't just about the weed, is it?
I don't know what you're talking about. He stands there and goes like this.
I try to persuade him.
I'm gonna.
Assist?
I'm gonna try and assist with a charm too.
14. 14.
Oh, mixed signals.
15 out of 75. So I sidle up to him and I'm
14 out of 16.
petting his arm.
Megan tries to, but you just bat her away. She's like, no. This is for big
I just
girls.
put a hand in her face. And I'm like, alright,
What are you
Claude.
doing over here?
What
So,
was different about this?
you try to go to do that, but then Curtis
Satellite?
elbows into the way, and he's like, "Oh, little Missy, I'm gonna have to tell you to back off of my buddy Claude here. See, he doesn't. He's just
I make puppy eyes at him with my 15 charm.
He starts sweating hardcore. Curtis is the nerd, by the way.
Curtis, you better tell us.
I'm gonna use my
I
legal
have
stuff.
14 out of 60.
Curtis just kind of turns to Claude. He's like, "Claude, man."
Claude, tell us.
Claude, you know what, man? And he takes his glasses off and throws them on the ground for dramatic effect, then picks them back up and puts them back on. He's like, "I've been friends with you for 6 years, and I'm sick of it. I thought this friendship would evolve into something that was beneficial to me because you're rich, but people are dying and I can't stand for that anymore. So you're going to answer these little girls' questions." He's huge. He's a very bulky nerd. So everyone's a little person to him. And he stands out of the way, which leaves Claude completely defenseless now. And he's just sweating his ass off. And he's like, "What?"
Claude, where'd you get the weed?
I'm not telling you. No.
Claude, what's different about this?
Nothing. It's weed.
What
It's
did you
bad
do
for
to
you.
Frank?
I didn't do anything to Frank.
I asked
I
Claude
did
what his
another
credit
persuade.
rating is.
13. Too much.
I rolled another persuade and pass.
You roll the
I'm putting
persuade.
pressure on and be like, you need to tell us or we're all going
I'm
to
gonna
die.
combine my charm with my fast talk and start getting
Why do you guys want to know about Frank so much?
13, and I start getting really hysterical. I'm like, you have to tell us exactly what happened.
Frank is missing, and we needed to know, please.
Why do you care so much about Frank? Everybody hated Frank. He was a dick.
But he
Frank
just
was
smoked
nice!
someone.
But he was what?
Didn't he just smoke someone?
Yeah, but
He wore our friend as a hula hoop.
that was on him.
I don't think that's an accurate representation.
You were in the closet. How'd you know? Oh my god! Oh my god! Peaked. I peaked.
Yeah, you definitely peaked back in high school.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Fine. Fuck. I saw the biology teacher turn a dead cat back to life.
Oh, I punted that.
Oh, that's
I thought she was a social sciences teacher.
not that teacher, the biology teacher. She's a social
I
science
never go to
teacher.
class. I don't know.
Victoria was a saint, you will treat it. So he sits back and he goes, so, I saw the biology teacher. He brought a cat back to life with some serum, so when he went on sabbatical, I decided to sneak into his laboratory and take it. And because I want to live forever, so I wanted it for myself. But then I thought, I don't know, maybe I can relieve some stress and give it to Frank, so I convinced Frank to smoke it. And maybe whenever I get stressed, I take him to the basement and I kill him over and over again because it relieves stress and
I go into a psychotic rage and hurl myself.
Fucking what?
yeah.
I go to a psychotic
I
rage
start
and hurl
choking
myself.
him out.
Go for it, roll for it.
God.
Yeah.
In the background, the goth just goes, that's the most metal thing
I also
I've ever
pass.
heard."
I also pass, by the way.
I got a
What did you do?
63 out of a 25 brawl.
I punch him. Fighting brawl.
Punch.
I have a 38.
She's choking him, and you're just like, ah!
Alright, so you roll 1d6. Roll 1d6. And you said you did something too
3.
and you passed?
Yeah, I passed.
You guys might kill.
He fucking
You have a
deserves
D6
it.
right there.
Alright.
Oh, that one works too, yeah.
5.
3. So he's like out of black eye. He's like, stop hitting me! I know how to stop this. I know how to stop this. Please stop hitting me. And he's like,
I stopped joking, but I smack him real hard first.
Okay, so he spits out a tooth. If he did some mystical mumbo jumbo when he brought the cat back to life, so maybe he's got like some sort of book that in his laboratory we can get it and we can stop this, you know?
Books are always bad.
I've got a 40 library use. I could probably.
So should we go to the library?
It's in his laboratory.
They said it's
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the same.
So we have to
It's a
dodge.
scientist.
We have to dodge Frank
Library.
and the cat and Bong Dude.
libratory.
The library.
All right. I know this. I know I should have brought this up earlier, but my families are Morochucos, which are cowboys from Peru, and I have a shit ton of guns.
In your door?
It's the 70s, bro. He says that.
You can roll to see if that's true.
I just have firearms. I want to use them.
Roll and I'll let you know if that happens.
Okay. No, I do not.
No. So that is true. You did have a bunch of guns on you, and your parents were, or you said parents, right?
Yeah, my family.
were that. But in the mad scramble, a bunch of people have grabbed those guns, so they are all missing.
Son of a bitch!
Not like this. Howie or Randall just goes, the science building is across the quad. We gotta go all the way across the quad in this?
Thanks.
What?
Can I close the door on him?
You just close the door up, he opens it back up. I'm not staying here alone. I'm coming with you guys. So,
Yes.
Like,
So-
after everything you did, you deserve to die. Poor Frank.
he was a dick to me.
Fuck you.
Yeah, well.
Maybe if his
It's
parents.
not an excuse for murder.
Multiple murders of the same person, just over and over again.
You're gonna have a hard
with
time
you?
holding that up in court, considering he's still walking around ripping people in half.
Dog nature, Diana Ross. That's not true, right?
I watch it to a rage.
What is the biggest dick? All right, with this new information exposed, it sounds like you should make your way over to the biology lab.
I grab my football.
Yes.
And my immigrant visa.
Just in case.
You're currently in the dorms on the 4th floor. So the dorms are here. There's a whole bunch of buildings on the quad, and then the science building just so happens to be the furthest one away.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Peachy.
So,
Wait, where's the science building?
Never been?
Do we have to take him with him? He's gonna get us killed.
Tell me in relation to the football field. Where?
We could, Randall just goes, we could split up and hedge your bets if you want.
You can go off on your own if you want.
There's a Hanna-Barbera
No.
cartoon that says this is a bad idea.
Hey, Scooby-Doo always gets away with it.
I thought it
Scooby-Doo's
was.
definitely fun.
I thought it was.
Scrappy fun.
No, Scrappy.
I call it Hong Kong Phooey.
How dare you?
Number one karate kid.
Number one karate.
What's a Scrappy? Is there a Scrappy Doo?
Yeah.
It's the 70s,
He's
guys.
a tiny boy. Oh, not yet. He's like 90s. Yeah, he's like 80s and 90s.
What are you talking about?
When I become the leader of Hanna-Barbera,
Wait.
I'm gonna make a Scrappy Doo.
Wait, guys, I think I'm
Guys,
seeing into the future.
what if there was a puppy doo?
What if there was a tiny Scooby-Doo?
You'd probably just fucking throw it and start a world war.
Oh, dang.
Wait, what if Matthew Willard in 2002 plays Scrappy?
Whoa, who's Matthew Lillard?
I don't even know if he's born.
There's so much to make.
Back in character.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Well, we could always use him as BAIT.
Like, that's the best idea I've had all night.
Yeah? Randall.
I wrote an English
There's
check.
a reason Randall's a senior for 5
I
years.
failed my English.
Fine, but keep him on a leash.
He wants you to be the
My
hero.
character would just do whatever they're doing.
Actually, now is actually a pretty good point to take a break if we wanted to. So, we're back
Quad,
at
are we
Forest's
immortal?
dorm.
Yes.
I thought we were in the quad.
Nope, you're in the dorm. You're figuring out how you want to go through the quad and get to the next one. But
I have advantage for spot hidden. I'm gonna look for the cat before we open the balcony door again.
oh, you want to go out through the balcony?
Maybe.
Because there's a giant stack of bookshelf on the front door.
And,
Move it.
I'm gonna use my spot hidden to look to see if there's any secret passages in this weird Peruvian gunslinger's house.
Actually, if you want, you can ask Randall to do that.
40.
Randall, do
and
that.
Yeah, Randall, could you do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was
95. Yeah.
when they built this school, they had like a fire shaft. And
So
then,
the fire goes.
no, they took that out in the 50s. Damn it. I'm sorry, buddy.
I blame the war.
They took it out in the war. It used to be good though. It was really fun. We'd throw drugs down it. It was cool. Yeah.
So we can get some
Do I
meat
see
at
the
the
cat?
bottom of the shaft.
What?
Do I see the cat?
No, you don't see the cat. Did you roll?
I rolled a 40.
Out of
70.
Oh yeah, you didn't see the cat. You didn't see the cat at all. So
I think it's safe down that way.
Let's just get down the shaft as fast as possible.
Hey.
Hey, you should copyright that. That's really good.
So you're going out through the
Fire escape.
fire escape.
I use my climb. I failed.
You died. So you open up the window and you get
He's sort of
outside.
like going outside and climb down.
Yeah.
I
There's
just slide down.
It stopped raining now, so the ground's just wet and everything, and so is all the railings that you're about to go down.
I'll climb down, but I'm like tying my clothes together.
You're belaying yourself. And as you guys are going down, you can hear like the sounds of distant people like screaming, possibly being attacked or something. I don't know, but there's noises in the distance that sound relatively horrifying. As you're going down, all of a sudden you hear something that sounds like
A bomb.
nope, not a
Yeah,
bomb,
placenta hitting the floor.
and it sounds like it's 3 floors down from you.
Oh god.
Outside?
Maybe we
Outside,
should
yeah.
delay.
Hey, Veronica, you had a new car, right?
Not on hand.
Like, it doesn't fit in my pocket, dipshit.
But like, how far is the parking lot?
Here, wait, hang
Past
on.
the 3rd floor.
1 second, actually. I have to go to the bathroom. I probably should.
Happening around you.
Same.
I'm so self-centered that it doesn't, like, phase me. quite correct to my real person.
Yeah, I specifically didn't have you roll sanity when Denise died. You passed.
You're like
Like it matters.
Yeah. Although she was your favorite.
Denise was my favorite, but now
How do you feel about Dennephew?
Melis.
Wow.
We're gonna rename you. Is my favorite.
Denise.
Who was the character? Who was
Melissa, you're Denise now.
Yes.
I finally have a friend.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so popular, just not as popular.
Alrighty, so when we last left off, you heard something going like that 3 steps down from you.
Oh, I thought you said
Stories
You said
or-
stories.
Stories, whatever. Yeah.
That's the first
If it
floor.
was steps, you would have seen it.
Oh,
yeah. So like it's you're
that's the
here
first
and then
floor?
here. It's down here probably. That's where it sounds like
so
it's.
it's the first floor.
Yeah.
Like, then why don't we
Is
just
it
go
human?
down and hop off the fire escape if it's 1 floor?
Still pretty high, huh?
It's still pretty high,
We could jump onto your car.
which is parked under the fire
Guys,
escape.
let's
Conveniently.
let's throw
You
the
just park on the
bodies-
quad.
Let's throw the bodies on the floor and they will soften.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I feel like if we do that, we're gonna have to do a sanity check.
Yeah, that would probably kill you. If you lose all your sanity, your character goes permanently insane and you get a new character.
But so let's do our plan. We go down
Okay.
2 stories, break into that apartment, and then try to go down.
Is there anything in the apartment I can take to be like a weapon or a blunt force object?
Yeah,
let's
anything.
get there first. So you wanted to go 2
so-
down and
Yeah,
you...
grab something heavy that we can break the window
Yeah.
of the second.
All right.
I
Why
just
don't
wanted to
you...
make sure.
Oh, what?
championship
listens,
trophy count.
it's human, right?
What?
It's not cat. It's human. That's
You don't know what it
upstairs?
is. You just hear what sounds like kind of like a metal... Ding, ding.
What if
Okay.
we used listen?
Yeah, that's saying.
Go for it.
I was
Yeah,
rolling.
roll
Listen,
listen.
I got a 40 out of 50.
It sounds relatively small, whatever it is that's making that noise. But it doesn't sound like... If it was the cat, you would notice like a noticeable footstep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it sounds like something completely different. And now for something completely different.
Good
I
reference.
don't think it's coming up here. Okay, let's do your plan.
Does it sound like it's going down or up?
You can't really tell. I guess it does sound like it's getting a little closer, so maybe coming up.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't go down the fire escape.
Always go down the fire escapes. Never go up. Come on, white people.
There's something on the fire escape.
Yeah, us. Let's go. Come on, son. Let's go.
My character would not argue with that. Just go, okay.
My
Denise, you're going first.
My vote is to just go down the fire escape and
You
take
have
the
to
risk
go
of
first.
landing.
She's
Oh,
new
wait.
Denise.
Oh.
She renamed
I thought you renamed Megan Denise.
No.
That's fantastic.
Megan doesn't deserve to be a Denise.
You do still have Megan with you, by the way.
Claude down first.
Claude.
I'm not doing it. Why don't you send Megan down? Megan will do anything
Claude. And I
know.
bat my eyes and I roll a 100.
for you. I'm not doing
I
it.
rolled a 100.
He has like a survival instinct that he doesn't want to
That's
do
a-
it.
that's
I like do the girl
Oh wait, a
like
100 is
I
bad.
rolled. Oh, that's a super. I failed so hard.
Yeah, I'm
Now
not
it's like-
doing it.
Your dick falls out in front of him.
He's going to convince you to go first.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
You convince you, yeah, actually. It's like, if you're so brave, why don't you go first?
I know I'm
Do something for yourself once in your life.
I know
Oh,
I'm
shit.
for fruit
Strike to the
hilarious.
core.
But I really do think we should just go down the fire escape and just take the risk of the fall.
Let's throw the mattress on the ground, guys.
While they're
I'm cool with
talking
that.
about this, I just start walking down.
Okay.
You go through the door?
I go
No.
with her.
They
So,
grab
down
so
the
how are
fire
you doing
escape.
it? Are you going all the way to where the sound is, or were you doing their plan and going through a window?
I go down 2 floors. Can I hear anything better about it now?
It sounds like it's getting closer. You might be able to see it if you roll a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Spot hidden. Yum.
6.
I'm gonna.
That sounds like a pass. So between the grating and the floor, you can kind of see what looks like something like green and fleshy, and it's very slowly kind of making its way like to the stairs and stuff, but it's taking its sweet time.
I'm gonna do Ashley or
Nice.
Denise.
Denise's plan and I'm gonna try to throw.
corrected the sheet.
I'm gonna try to throw a mattress out the window.
Oh, I mean, you'd have to go back up in order to do
Wait,
that.
I'm already down. I never
Yeah,
I thought that-
everybody's
we're all
kind of
done.
already gone a
Oh.
little bit down.
I
Yeah,
never
that happened
did.
before.
We were standing on the fire escape arguing.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I take the
But I
place we're
wanted to
in.
search the apartment for a weapon.
So I saw these guys.
as long as you guys are going in
So
there.
what are we in
I
right
think it's
now?
a-
You-
An apartment.
We're in an apartment.
No, right now, you guys are on the fire escape. He's gone down one more floor. You guys are like a floor above. What did you want to do? Did you want to go into an apartment? Because if
Let me
I
yell out
checked the
first.
lock on the window we're near.
Probably
So
not
I-
yell out. I just kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
whisper.
It's like I think I see it. It's green and small and not cat shaped.
not cat shaped,
can't
noticeably
find
not cat shaped.
Is it glowing?
No,
It's not glowing.
for once.
All right. So I think we can take it.
I'm gonna go into the apartment, not on your floor, on the other floor, because I assume an apartment has a bed.
Does the
So-
window open?
The windows are locked on both of them, but you could probably do
I
it.
have my trophy, so can I use my trophy?
Yeah, roll strength.
Roll what?
Strength. It's top that you shoot.
61. I have a 70.
Nice. So you shatter it.
Cool. And I go in.
And you go into that apartment?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's opened an apartment for you guys to get in if you want to do that.
I look for weapons.
Okay.
Spot.
Roll, and Truman, if you want to roll to help her out, because you're good at finding, what's it called?
Random
Miscellaneous
weapons. Particularly
weapons.
good finders.
Or, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could do
What?
What is that under?
She's rolling spot hidden. I think you should roll spot hidden with advantage.
Yeah, under.
I'm gonna do it too.
40 out of 45.
Try to find my own weapon. I don't find shit.
Denise, do better! Do you want to go back to being
You step on
whatever
a rake,
it
the
was?
rake hits you in the face.
My mom did that once in Broker Nose.
That's right!
Really, that's funny in real life.
So find a weapon!
So Megan's still outside as you all get into the apartment, and Megan's like looking down the fire escape. She's like, I think something's down there.
Get in here!
What?
I'm gonna go see what it is.
No!
Wait,
Yeah, I'm
wait,
just gonna-
he's a floor below us, right?
Did you go back up, or are you still there?
I
Well, now that there's something below.
sigh. Go back up.
Megan passes you.
Like
Okay,
as soon as I hear the crash,
you go back up to the.
I'll go back.
Just like, I guess we're doing this.
I guess we're doing this. And then Megan's down below us now.
Yeah, Megan goes down a step.
Megan, you ignorant slut!
You don't get a response.
Megan? Fuck, now who's gonna do my laundry?
Egab!
I will.
Egab!
That's not Denise's
My
job.
All right, so you guys are in an apartment that's one floor down from where you started. Or maybe 2 floors down. Yeah, 2 floors down. We'll say
Is there
2.
screaming on this floor?
They're
Is
not
Megan
necessarily
screaming?
on this floor, no. When you get in, you said you found a weapon. So we'll say that you picked up, there was like a how good was the roll?
It was
You remember?
40 out of 46. Or
40 out of
45.
40. Okay, we'll say it's like you rip like there was like a chair leg that somehow broke. You're not sure exactly when that happened, but you took a
Are there
random chair
nails
leg.
in the chair legs?
Yeah, sticking out the top of
Alright,
it. And as you reach to pick up the chair, you notice where the cat bit you itches a lot and burns a little bit. And then, did you find anything?
STDs.
Don't you have like medical things?
Nah.
Cat scratch me for
But that would be an
scared.
occult medical thing, so probably wouldn't.
An occult medical thing?
Probably.
But she was bit. Oh, you're saying, okay, gotcha. I follow. Yeah, gotcha.
Can I try to first aid her?
Yeah, sure.
I'm glaring at Claude.
20
I'm like, what
24
was in
out
it?
I don't know.
24 out of 66.
24 out of 66. So you take her over to the sink in the kitchen and you wash it a little bit, and it seems like it just makes it slightly worse, but it feels better. Like there's like these black marks on her, like where the fangs bit in, and they seem to spread just a little bit when you put water in it, but like it feels a little bit better. It doesn't
It's
feel
like
like
that
it's burning
movie,
anymore.
so we should all carry a water bottle around and squirt them.
What am I gonna do? This is my spirit hand.
I say we
I
chop
look
off
for
her
water
head.
bottles.
Saw the infection. She uses her medical knowledge.
Put the kid on it. I'm gonna look for a water bottle.
Okay. Roll spot headed.
I'll help with that.
I got a 92 out of 57.
35 out
Find
of
a
40.
Coke.
You find 3 of them, she finds none.
So I toss a water bottle to you.
I fill them
and
up.
I give you a water bottle.
And I have
one, and it
now.
just keeps squirting on your fingers.
So I want to. I'll probably kill myself. I'm also gonna look out the window to see what happens to me. But I will probably go insane.
So wait, are you
Do it.
you're going
Do
back
it.
over to the window to then look down?
I
on
was, but I think I'm not going to. I'm gonna charm Kirk. Or no, who has the highest sanity? You do. I'm gonna go ahead and charm. I'm forgetting your name. Sorry, Veronica, to look down the window.
Like,
Look out the
absolutely
window.
not.
You basically have to just convince her in real life.
I can't charm somebody?
I also have an
If you wanted
advantage.
to roll for it, you have to roll against each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If it's a player, that becomes like a weird fight in a way.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
But yeah, if you can convince her in real life.
Generally, it's
I just want to know what's
pretty
down there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go
Let's-
fully insane.
That's metagame.
I like go over to the phone and
That's
try and like
metagame.
eat Megan.
Do what?
Yeah.
No, I
Or try and like call her beeper.
Oh wait, so she tried to call her beeper from the phone. You do notice the phones do still work.
There's a beeper?
Well,
There's
he's got a
Pager.
pagers. Yeah, and when
We're rich.
when you dial the beeper, you notice that the beeping is coming right from the window you guys just broke.
Oh, great.
Guys,
Should we look at the window or
Megan?
just run out the door?
let's go.
Let's go.
I think we go.
I
Denise,
don't wanna
come
look.
on.
Let's go.
We're leaving.
That's enough for me.
That's enough for me.
You, artsy girl. How do you feel about being Megan?
You had to do her laundry.
But you get totally popular.
Rain check. Once this is all over.
Rude.
So, do you guys leave this apartment?
I like it. Little by little turning more cheerleader.
So,
I'm sorry,
as
I
you
have
guys.
no personality. I'm just
As you
gonna
guys
pick on
make your
yours.
way out into the hallway, you turn around for just a second to shut the door behind you, and as you shut the door behind you, you see Megan standing there, but her skin has gone completely green, and she has what looks like most of an arm shoved all the way down her throat, and you just shut the door, and she doesn't try to open it ever again. She's just standing there, and she was following you for a second. And
She was
then-
always far too good at putting things down. her throat.
and then the door shuts, and she's, I don't know, being creepy.
Do we
Was
have
it
to,
her arm?
What?
Was it her arm?
was
Was
her
not
own
her
arm.
own arm. Let's put it that way. She had both arms, and then seemingly what looked like a third arm shoved down her throat.
Was
Okay.
it a kitty's arm?
No, that'd be a tiny arm. Swallow that whole thing. But yeah, so now you guys are in the hallway of the dormitory.
I think we should leave.
Should we run?
Let's just
Yeah.
jam it for the staircase.
Jam it for the
Jam
sake.
in.
Alrighty.
I leave them all behind because I'm a jock.
So I want everyone. You're running through the hallways trying to get down this place as fast as humanly possible
Yes.
because fuck this place. And as you do, you hear a slithering sound, and I want everybody to roll dodge.
Cool.
Where's Dodge?
It's half
Bottom
your
Bottom
dex,
right
all the
corner.
way down to the bottom
Oh.
right.
20
Or
out of
there, too.
35.
Yeah.
19 out of 35. I dodged.
We
32.
dodged.
You dodge.
Cheerleaders!
Yeah.
Well, we'll get you
Dodge.
there.
I'll get
You
that.
dodged
I'll get
One super dodge.
Super dodge. Did you roll?
I made sure.
You didn't get it. So what ends
You're
up
just like
happening
good at
is,
everything athletic.
This kind of thing, you hear it slithering as you're running through the halls, and all of a sudden it grabs Kirk by the ankle, and he falls face first onto his face.
Wow!
And then something begins to start dragging you.
Kirk!
I'm gonna punch near my ankles.
Punch your ankles. All right, roll, fight, brawl.
Like, stop, drop, and roll!
You already did the drop part.
You already did the drop.
Sick burn.
12 out of 75.
Nice. So you start punching it, and it like reacts and rips itself away, and then you
Thought
see
he
it.
ripped his leg off.
It's this like kind of rope that slithers all the way down the hallway, and it slides up into what looks like Frank Charlton, and it comes into his stomach. And it looked like what it was his intestine that he was controlling somehow. And then he stands there and he tilts his head, and then he starts to run towards you, and two more ropes shoot out of his body at you
I
guys.
throw my football.
Yes.
7.
7? That's awesome. So the
Plugs up the hole.
Yeah, the intestine gets intercepted by the football. Like it hits it and then it reacts back into his body. And he kind of like giggles a little bit and then starts to run at you guys.
Throws a football back.
It becomes
Start playing catch.
Pass.
Yeah. Run?
Yeah, go for it. Everybody roll dexterity. Let's put it that way.
Is there a speed thing?
What is
Dexterity
app?
is your speed.
What?
What is app?
App appearance. Nobody's gonna really need
What's
that.
power?
Power is like
But
if
my
you wanted to
appearance is so
resist
good.
something, like peer pressure or something like that.
willpower?
Okay.
What?
Willpower?
Yeah.
47.
Did you pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dexterity halved, right?
No, it's
lemon's
just your
really good.
dexterity
Oh,
this time.
okay.
We're not dodging. We're just
Yeah.
running. Yeah.
30.
78, but I have an 85.
I don't do
78,
it.
yeah.
Damn.
What?
I don't make it.
You don't make it?
75 out
Denise,
of 70.
no!
So
That's
as you
such
guys,
a
did
big
you make
number.
it? Yeah.
5
Okay.
out of whatever.
As you guys are running, you see Denise gets like lassoed around her chest and pulled to the ground again, and Frank gets closer and closer. You have a moment to struggle. Let's see how well you do this.
How close is she to me?
What do
Can
I
I-
roll for it?
You guys are all running still. Roll strength. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not good at the strength. I'm not good at the strength.
Oh no.
59
I
out of
wanted
30.
to punch it.
Yeah,
Denise!
but like I guess we've
not
gone
a
too
good night
far
for
to punch it
Denise's.
right
Yeah.
away. I throw my trophy.
So
at
what
it.
happens? What
about
happens
to get
is, you struggle for a moment and you try to break free from it, but unfortunately he yanks you forward, and this giant maw opens up inside of his stomach. Wait, what?
Like the thing.
Yeah, and it just chomps down on you and just kind of eats half of your body.
I was popular for a whole 10
Do we?
minutes.
You lived your life.
That one?
You felt it. Who do
She
you want
was
to be
still
now?
better than Megan.
I
somehow survived.
So my last words are, I love you.
I was popular.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll name a band after you. We'll call it the Wallflowers.
You hear the munching as it like kind of digests, and then 2 ropes shoot out of the top of Frank, and he pulls himself up into the rafters, and you don't see him anymore.
I hold
Yeah,
up my
really
locket
tall
like a
hallways.
crucifix.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I hold my locket up like a crucifix.
I want to be the super senior.
The super senior.
Can we
Handle
just-
me.
What do you think that will do?
Power of friendship?
Hey,
It's a heart.
Veronica, roll.
I look at your.
roll
Can
an
I-
intelligence check.
Wait, no. While we're doing this
Yeah,
bullshit.
this is actually,
Yeah.
I rolled for psychology.
I like that this is coming out now.
I like rip my
93?
necklace off and hold it up.
And it's the same necklace.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I am. Wait, do I even know what's in it?
Cocaine?
You might. Does it say?
What is happening right now?
They found out they each have the same locket.
Yeah, no, yeah,
You fucking slut!
it's... He said it was forever.
I did not.
Not you.
Oh.
Howie, the stoner, is just like, what is happening?
Power of love didn't work.
So wait. so wait.
I
you
rolled a
guys,
93 on my psych. I am just...
You don't get it.
So wait, you both have the same lover's photo in your lockets?
Shut up!
Wait, who's the lover?
Is it the photo?
Yeah.
It's the same? Okay.
Who's the photo of?
Guys, my treasured possessions is a used condom from freshman year.
Oh.
You hold that up?
I tied it off so it's still good, guys.
Still good.
It's
Still
still
Is it
good.
yours or is it somebody
It does
else's?
not specify.
So wait, seriously.
You, homely girl, explain yourself.
Well...
If you're wondering, things have gone sour. Usually when like 50 people die in front of you, you can consider that a sour
Yeah.
moment.
So, last
why
time I
I
saw
was
Frank,
fine.
we had a lovely evening.
just realized
Is that Frank?
he's calling from the past.
From the rafters.
Hey, baby.
Wait, whoa,
For someone who's real tall, I got a pretty good computer.
Were both of y'all skanks fucking that dude?
Fuck you! I am not a skank!
Did you
We
see
were
that
in
dude?
love!
He didn't look like that last time.
Excuse me, I bet you're into all that tackle shit. Ugh.
Are you upset that he was inside of Megan?
Are you guys into that Japanese
Mabel.
stuff?
Still Mabel.
Megan.
No,
The lasso girl.
Dead.
The one that he
Oh, speaking of
used
which,
as a
Jess
hula
just
hoop.
watched your friend get ripped. So
That's not important
as
as this. Denise 2 is not as important as this skank stealing my boyfriend.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
I was about to say this might be where Forrest goes.
It's out of 100, right?
Get down here, you absolute cheater! I'm like screaming at the rafters.
Wait, this is the wrong.
You cheated
Doesn't
on
matter,
me?
bro. 79.
My daddy's gonna hear about this.
Roll a
Are we
d10.
all?
Don't forget
Are
your
we all
dad.
doing this?
Yeah, everybody
one.
just watched
Yeah,
Mabel
yeah.
get eaten.
I rolled a 1.
10.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
7. I'm dead.
Is that
Okay,
sanity
so
again?
you go permanently crazy.
Am I in this group or they have to meet up
Yes.
with me?
No, everybody's with. Yeah, they're all. It's
So-
it's you're like a Scooby gang. I just haven't been talking about the
He
NPCs.
still watched the
So wait,
the other person.
I wasn't listening for what I was rolling.
Oh, roll insanity because we
You
all
died the minute
watched
your
Mabel
football
get-
left your hand.
I'm good.
Actually,
It was
give
like
me
your life
give me
force.
Melissa's character.
Can I get
Jesus.
stoner?
They wrote rip on that one. I don't know if you want to write rip on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, Dave, can I get stoner?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Also, I realized in the end here that
Right.
anything athletic, I get advantage, and I never did that.
You still rolled all of them.
You still
Oh, it wasn't athleticism that got you killed.
No. I'm just saying.
So,
I still
what-
keep this?
Write RIP on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah, write RIP on it and give it back to me, I guess. So, what's it? Forrest.
Okay.
Forrest just goes nuts. What do you think Forrest does that gets him killed because he goes crazy after seeing Denise get eaten by like Frank's stomach with like this horrible maw?
He puts his head inside of the trophy.
He just goes ah.
And then he starts, since there's pointy edges on it, he just starts spinning it out really quickly until he decapitates himself.
That's imaginative.
Dang. 2 in 1 go. That was fun.
Well, I didn't go first. Usually happens in this thing. And I look directly into the camera. I'm like, I didn't die first.
We would have died if we didn't smoke weed. Who's okay? So who am I not now? You have the senior and you have the stoner.
I have the super
So the only
senior.
person,
Goth.
the goth and the nerd. Okay, so those are the
Gerds.
two people that I've
Wait.
And
Oh,
Megan's
and the
dead.
and the other one.
Do you want the goth and the
Right,
nerd?
non-playable.
Oh, and Claude.
No,
Yeah.
no, this is something. I want to use my weed magic.
All right.
I want to make a strain of weed that makes.
No, you have this on you, and this is what you think it does. But let me see if it does what it's.
So I have this magic weed, and if we all smoke it, then everybody everywhere becomes peaceful and happy.
Oh, this is the new one.
I'm into that. I immediately smoked that.
Did you quit?
For that
You
one,
didn't
roll.
get it from Claude, right?
No, it specifically says.
I got 100.
That's not good.
No.
So roll an
Falsely.
intelligence check really quick to see if that.
All right, man.
Guys, how about we smoke weed when we get out of the murder building?
You're asking
I
the
think
stoner.
there's a secret
It relaxes.
compartment right here.
I do not pass.
Dude.
So you give it to him, he immediately smokes it, and he gets a little mad. It's just like, this didn't work.
Sorry, buddy.
I fucking hate you.
Peace and love.
So, and you wanted to.
There's not a secret compartment. Sorry, guys. I thought there was one.
So you go up to a wall and you press, and you're like,
I'm
yeah,
just like,
there's a secret compartment
right
right here.
here.
Right here.
Oh.
Right.
No,
Right.
sorry, guys.
Right. Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. Alrighty, so you guys are on the dorm floor. This is,
Guess we're making our way down the
Yeah, we're making
stairs.
our way down the stairs.
What? Say it.
No, this is out of character. Was there like a Jerry show in the 70s?
Yeah.
Jerry kind of show?
Yeah.
No, that came late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you
Jerry Springer.
Oh, no.
I was trying to make a reference, but okay.
But I guess
I don't know
it's
if
not
I'm- yeah.
happening.
But it's not in this era, so I can't make it.
Yep.
So what exactly does weedology do?
Weedology? Oh, that's what you probably should have rolled. I didn't realize that was a thing. For the future reference, whenever you go to roll for weed, roll for
Weedology.
Roll for weed magic.
The fine
Can I roll
science
again
of
or no?
weedology.
No, you're good for now. That was just a funny joke. I'm going to warn you, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to be a funny joke.
Can I do spot hidden since I actually have that on this one?
Let's figure out what's
How do we
going
get away
on
from
first.
Okay, so yes.
all
We're
right.
not in a safe
I thought there was
place.
maybe like a trapdoor.
I thought there was, dude, but I was wrong.
Well,
What? You looked like you were going to...
no, I was trying to think how to phrase this. Well, it's both of our exes now, so let's leave.
Is Frank? So out of fear, is Frank blocking our exit?
No,
he's
He's in the
gone.
rafters.
He
He
dipped out.
He had a
he's gone.
snack.
Oh,
and
thank
now
you.
he's-
Can we just keep running?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, I just want to keep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend went up, so I'm gonna go down.
Your
You
boyfriend.
already did, whore.
Oh! Damn. All right, so you managed to get.
I like to imagine that laugh was from the nerd. He's like, oh!
Jezebel just kind of, the goth just kind of walks between both of you. Just
Wait,
like,
her name is Jezebel?
Jezebel. Oh God.
I know what a condom came from.
No.
I have a condom for this situation.
It was her placenta. Wait, no, you used a condom.
So you managed to get out onto the quad.
Hey, we made it outside.
It's unused.
No, I have those, but my prized possession.
It's a used.
We made it outside. How the fuck?
Yeah, you're outside now. You managed to get all the way down to the first floor and go out through the front doors.
Did it?
You guys don't understand. Black dudes never make it this far.
Oh my god, you're black?
Yes. This is what a black dude looks like.
Whoa.
We're not allowed in your neighborhood.
No.
And then I keep running.
You're just
Oh
right
yeah,
towards the
yeah. So
building.
you're going through the quad.
We're not just taking a leisurely
But it's
stroll.
lit. The quad is lit.
Is there anything in the quad?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's a
so-
cool phrase.
Yeah.
What
I
do
like
we
that.
see in the quad?
Trademark it.
So you're running along, and then all of a sudden you hear something kind of thud off to the side. Just like,
Meghan Markle.
I do not look. I just keep running.
does anybody want to look?
I do look and keep
I'm
running.
looking.
All right.
I listen.
I learned to not look.
Pass.
You pass?
Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, you see this.
12.
You can go ahead and describe it
pass
to
as well.
everybody. Nope.
No?
I
Oh,
passed.
you look too?
I passed.
Okay, yeah. Then both of you kind of stop to take a look at it for a second.
So there's a science experiment, which might be relevant, and it's coming towards
How big is
us.
this?
Nope, it's like. It's just kind of like.
Deborah.
Unfortunately, I could see what it was.
Oh, that's fine.
through the
They're
light.
It's not the end of the world. Yeah.
What is it, guys?
It's
I'm
like
not
a
looking.
fucking finger weasel rat with wings.
You've got the, yes,
Whoa.
bird. And then. Yeah. What she said.
Someone just give it the secret handshake and let's go.
Oh my god, I know what that was. I have to tell y'all something. Still running full speed, by the way. Fucking sprinting across the
But
quad.
I want to debate more about.
I'm running with my pom-poms
When-
out.
When the night that Victoria Miss whatever Nagana gonna go died.
Professor McGonagall.
Yeah. She was cool. I think I killed her. Cause
Think?
yeah, I was
you-
sneaking around. I was sneaking around trying to find some cool places to tag up graffiti stuff like I do. And I saw a room and I tried to break in and I scared something and I heard a scream. I think it was her. And then this thing flew past me real quick. But that was in the basement over there. And I'm still running.
I roll psychology.
It's very
to try-
important that I'm still running.
The
I roll
same basement where
psychology to try to
dipshit
console
killed
him.
my ex?
I think we should go there.
We need the fucking book first.
What book?
I roll
The
psychology to try to console
The
him
book
and
with the
make him
magic
remember
markers.
what happened more precisely.
Okay.
I assist.
I get it. I got an 8.
So,
There's some weed.
But
It helps
Johnny-
you remember.
Weed
You
on
basically blow a little bit of weed into his face to see if that helps jog any memory.
Welcome to your ayahuasca
it
trip.
was-
Was it
bigger
a flying
than that.
rat finger
It was-
or a flying mouse finger?
What I remember is that it was bigger than that.
Truman, it was Frank locked up in the basement.
It was real big, and now that I think about it, it may have been Frank.
It was Frank, not Victoria?
But she died in there, I think.
Oh.
Maybe we shouldn't go there.
To the basement?
It's
Well, we already know Frank's behind
No,
us.
that's a good plan. Then, as you guys are
That's
kind
healthiest.
of, you two are kind of looking at the thing. It like flaps trying to live.
Oh no, I'm not going too close to that thing.
Yeah,
It's actually pronounced a dimble flap.
it's a dimble
At
flap.
this point, we've run way past them.
Yeah. The cat jumps out of the bushes and it like snacks on it and pulls it in the bushes.
That's
The
one
cat?
problem.
Yeah,
no,
the
no.
cat from earlier.
Oh, well, that solves one problem, makes a new one. Keep going.
Down the cat.
Does the cat make my hand do anything?
You feel like the burning has come back. And it's actually kind of starting to spread up your arm. You have like kind of like this web of darkness kind of spreading up your arm. It's a little green looking.
Oh, yeah, we need death ones.
I like
Oh,
hide
you
my
got
hand.
one. I need a death one as well, Dave.
Can I?
Yeah, because no, you went crazy, so you got the crazy one. If
Oh.
you die,
One per
if
game.
this character
Oh,
dies, you'll get another
gotcha.
one. Yeah.
Can I spot that?
What?
Can I roll a spot that?
Sure. Spot hidden. Jeez. Aggressive roll.
It's an 8.
It's 18.
Yeah. So you saw her cover that up.
Cool tat.
I want to keep running.
Yeah. Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm just running.
No, I actually.
Are we close to the science
So
center?
you
Do I need to
make it
prepare?
about halfway across the quad when all of a sudden in the distance, kind of coming around the science building.
That's going for a walk.
What was it?
The
Dice?
coaster
went
stuck
rolling.
to
Oh,
the
the
bottom
coaster.
of my cup and then just ran away.
Interesting. But as you get closer to the science building, you see a bunch of figures kind of come around from the side of the science
Fingers?
building. Figures.
It's like the hands from Spy Kids.
And these figures are running towards you, and one of them is in the front, and there's like a crowd behind him. When the guy in the front goes like this, he's like waving for help. Everybody behind him also goes like this.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Stop great.
It's like their cheer group.
I do this.
You like stop and like frame your painting.
I want you to roll a spot hidden.
24 out of 45.
All right, so you do recognize them. It looks like the Miskatonic Squids, the college football
Oh
team.
my god.
And the person in the front is, they tend to practice in the off season, which is why they're here. But the person in the front is the backup quarterback because the main quarterback is going
Dead.
crazy and decapitated himself. So
That means he's the main quarterback.
yeah, so now he's the lead quarterback.
One might say he's the head quarterback.
Oh.
But yeah, it's Chuck Malley. He's going like this, and he looks
he
like he's very
green?
desperate. He is not green.
I raise my pom poms in the air and start like jumping for joy, and I scream his name. And I'm like, guess what? I've got great news for you.
What is it? And as he says, what is it? Everybody that was running behind him, it's the Miskatonic Squids, and they're wearing full football gear, tackles him, and then you hear horrifying noises as his limbs just fly out of this dog
Hey,
pile.
guys,
Oh.
I think I remember there
You're
used to
not
be-
the head of the football team.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh no!
Guys, so I think there's a door over here that leads to the old college subway system that we can get down under.
No,
There's it's just a garbage shed.
Everybody just
Sorry,
kind of looks at
guys.
you, and then you just go, "Yeah, that was pretty dumb, wasn't it?"
Did you actually?
My
optimistic.
superpowers, I can be like, there's a secret passage here.
Did
And
you
if I pass my
actually-
hint, then it happens.
Yeah.
Did you actually spend any time at this school in your 35 years here?
Veronica, seriously, do you have a car? I'm an excellent driver.
My car's fucking at the other side of the apartment building in the parking lot.
As you guys complain about the car,
So
where
is
And
that
you're
thing-
not
Is he getting
denting my
closer?
car. Daddy would be
you
so
hear-
mad.
Priorities.
you hear a whistle go off, and suddenly the dog pile stops. Another whistle goes off, and they all line up in formation, just standing there. And then another whistle goes off, and they get into this kind of pose.
I take out my whistle.
Yeah, you notice one of them is holding a head, and that head is, what's his name?
That
Great
one
name.
guy.
It's a job.
Rick Rocky Mountain. He's the Miskatonic Squid's coach, and it's just his head, but he's got a whistle in his mouth, and he blows it. And
Oh, wait.
yeah.
As a cheerleader who might have watched a lot of practices, I might know the whistles.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna take out my whistle and blow the no whistle, the end practice whistle.
Go for it. Roll. I think that's probably a knowledge check. So at the top of your page. I think one of them's knowledge. No, there should be
Is there intelligence?
Oh, education check.
Education, should it not be my cheerleading?
Oh, cheerleading. Yeah, no, do cheerleading. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I do not do that
It's
right.
the ultra murder.
It's the murder one.
It's not full, but
that
it's
old one.
90.
Why do you have that in football
No,
practice?
Miskatonic Squids murder the other team. So you blow the whistle, which they actually line up more, and they start to run towards you.
I take out my Puma pipe and take out my ultra strong sativa breaststrap and blow the smoke into their faces to try to slow them down.
All right,
Smoke out the pod.
roll weedology.
It says I have different weed strains.
Now would be a great time
He
to
has
find this
weed
hidden
magic.
passage,
It's in
ancient
quotes
boy.
and
I
question
tried. I
mark.
couldn't find the
It's a
subway.
success.
I knew
It's
it
a
was there.
dime.
Well, then
Alrighty.
find us the Underground Railroad.
I rolled for the Underground Railroad. That's totally there this time,
So
guys.
he takes a big pipe. He pulls.
I got the pipe.
Yeah, you have a jacket and you
I'm
pull
real-
out this
I'm
pipe.
real dumb.
And it's like a wizard casting a spell. And you blow into it.
Like a didgeridoo.
Yeah, and you go, and it just kind of coats across the field. And then they're running at you, but then they start to just kind of fall over on top of each other, and then they start to jump on top of each other, ripping each other apart. But as they're ripping each other apart, they start to become one mass. They're sticking parts in it, and some of them will try to beat the other ones to death with their own limbs and everything like that. But they've gone crazy and are very distracted by it.
Run past them. Let's go.
So let's go around the quad.
Let's go.
That's pretty funny. It's a Miskatonic UMass. It's my character. I swear it's on there.
I swear to God. Guys, it's in here. It's in here. Alrighty, so you guys are running around him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get into the science building. You're now on the first floor of the science building. Randall, if you want to roll an intelligence check.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's me, right?
Not
Oh, no,
me.
that's you. It's you.
Guys, I'm pretty sure I know there's a secret passage this time for real.
To the lab or to the basement?
Yes.
The lab. You're trying to get the lab.
All of them.
We don't. There's not one here, you guys.
Okay, so here's what you do. You go up to a wall and you hit it, and it opens, but it's just a bunch of weed you put there.
It's like a storage closet.
Yeah.
Can I-
Wait, no, this is my stash.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I roll for a
guys.
spot hidden?
Huh?
Can I roll for a spot hidden?
Sure. What are you looking for, though?
I'm looking for. Nope.
More weed in there.
I was actually.
I just wanted to know what
I'm looking for one of those fire escape axes.
Oh, sure.
To
Yeah.
find something so we can actually
Oh,
use
yeah.
something.
Is there
That's
any
a good call.
weapons in here?
Yeah, if you
Am
all
I
want to
weed
roll
stash?
for spot hidden. Actually, let me describe it first. So you
I
open the
failed.
door. You get in here and you shut the door immediately
This
behind
is the
you.
science building.
Yeah, you're in the science, so you're in your destination that you want to get to. You just don't know. Well, Claude probably does, but so you enter the room, and what you notice immediately is when you get in here is that this place is kind of covered in blood. There's just blood leading out. You can see it looked like it was dragged out of this building.
Hopefully the holes are
And there's just
outside.
parts of people and parts of monkeys and stuff laying around. So you don't know where those came from, and you can hear strange echoes of hoots and hollers of things that don't sound human, just kind of echoing throughout this dark building as you do. And then as you get in, Claude takes a broom and just jams it into the door to lock it behind you, so that the Miskatonic Squids can't get into the building.
Okay, I rolled a
just
17
a
out of
squid
45 for look for a weapon in my
For
weed
look for a
stash.
weapon?
Yeah.
in the weed stash?
It's my weed stash. I probably
Yeah.
put something in there.
Let's see, what would Randall put in his weed stash? It's gotta be something
Ridiculous.
like a shovel.
cool ass nunchucks.
It does more damage. I'll
Oh
take
yeah, no, it's a hand shovel because you used it to also garden your wheat.
my wheat.
Yeah, of course.
How much damage does that do?
I'll make it up when we get to it. Probably D10, I don't know, D8, fuck it. Rules light, damn it. But did anybody else look for stuff? Spot hidden or whatever?
Yeah.
Let's go with my chair leg.
You failed?
I got an 8.
You got an 8? That's a super pass.
Yeah.
So you find a fire axe on the
Yeah.
wall.
Sick.
And that would be plus
You're just
my
competent,
damage,
aren't you?
right?
Yeah.
With
What,
your
what?
law.
Plus my damage bonus, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
1d8
I
plus 1.
roll library science to figure out if I can
D4.
see like where the lecture halls are versus the labs that we're trying
Sure,
to get
yeah.
to. 43. I don't think that's enough.
I'll trade you this axe for one of those bongs.
No way, man.
Oh yeah, no, I got it.
You got what?
I got a 43 out of 50.
Okay, so you look at the signage on the walls. You wouldn't come in here, you're next. But you're good at observing. So you notice that the science lab is on the 3rd floor. And if you go down that hallway, you can get to it and stuff. So you know a way to get to there.
Hey guys, we gotta go to the 3rd floor.
You are also so observant that you notice something else laying on the floor. It is a ripped jacket that looks familiar. It
Hey,
is
this jacket looks familiar.
it is Frank Charlton's varsity jacket that he was wearing the last time you saw him.
Of course it looks familiar.
And I'm
to
not
you.
talking about when you slept with him. I'm talking about literally
No,
when you
he-
ate your friend.
He wears nothing but that when he sleeps with you.
Yeah, yeah. He always wears his jacket when he sleeps.
And those weird socks.
Yeah. Ones with
Wasn't
puffy
Frank
top.
wearing this? Am I close enough to pick it up?
Yeah.
Wasn't Frank wearing this when he intestine torsoed someone?
I immediately look up.
No, you don't lose the ceiling.
Okay.
Good reaction though. Good thought.
Intestine blasto. That's the word.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
I want to see if I can make a medicine to heal her wound.
With weed.
But no, we're in a science.
Roll first aid.
Not medicine?
Not weedology?
Oh no, medicine. Yeah, do medicine.
I just keep banging around on the inside, going, dude, there's totally a secret
It's next to the
passage.
weed.
I pass.
Next to the
You
weed.
pass?
Pass.
Okay, so you
Just barely.
No.
you go through all of your strains in here. What's the name of it? You got a funny name for this one?
The sticky Healy.
I mean, sure.
Not very creative.
You pull that out. How do you apply this? Is it an edible?
It's a topical.
It's a topical. So, go ahead. And
On the
Who the
Bite?
Oh my god, am I gonna lose my scholarship for this?
I applied the weed to her wound.
So as you do, you start to rub it on there.
This does not smell like Chanel number 5.
Yeah, and it starts to spread up her arm.
Oh no.
And it's getting worse, and
was
you,
a 60s
it's
perfume.
getting much, much worse. And then all of a sudden, as you like look up from doing this, I'm sorry.
You're old.
Fuck.
Who do you want to be?
In fairness, the weed.
So, as you're rubbing this topical ointment on her hand, you look up and you hear a meow. And yeah, from her, and like this kind of weird bong noise emanating from her chest.
So let's kick, guys, I swear to God.
And
right here.
Oh, never mind.
Don't worry about
A
that.
secret passage opens up.
You've got an axe,
I
right?
did. I got an 8.
Oh,
I got an 8.
hang on.
Wait.
So
Let
you hear
this
this
happen.
weird guttural meow noise followed by like a sound of a bong rip, and as you look like up at her face, her eyes have turned into these like green cat eyes.
No, I picked the other
and
one.
her jaw. Really?
I was thinking
Did
about
you
what
read
voices
it?
I can do. I didn't.
That's a good way to pick characters. There we go. And she's got like these like kind of super sharp teeth now. And she's like,
I just full Hermione Granger there.
yeah, and her head just like snaps and she giggles, and then she grabs you. I want you to roll a dodge, or she
You're
goes
gonna
to
die.
dodge.
I love how I succeeded but also failed. I'm rolling a dodge. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
All right. Come on.
Do it.
Nope. 78.
78.
I definitely
Okay.
failed.
So she grabs you and she takes a bite out of your neck, which
Ooh, how
does.
First aid.
Let's see. It's probably she's got really sharp teeth.
I grab some of her clothes, wrap it around my hand to stop the bleed.
You take 4 physical damage,
Okay.
which you don't have a lot of help from this game, so that's a good chunk of it. So and then, but you manage to break free from her, and then she's just standing there looking all creepy, and she's like trying to decide which one of you is closer to start attacking next. She's got like her what's it called, spine kind of breaks out of her back and looks like a cat tail hanging above her head.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's fucking rad as hell. But she's like making this horrifying meowing sound as she's standing there.
Is there a way to turn on the
Alexa, turn on family room. I don't. Oh, she
there
did.
you go.
Family room, you look
Yeah,
nice
these are new.
today.
We just put these up 2 days ago.
More like damn.
Nice, well done.
Damn.
Guys, let's get in the passage. Let's go.
I think we should make our way.
Oh yeah, so you found a passage,
I actually
right?
found a passage.
Okay, so there is a passage you opened
Yeah,
up.
let's get in here, close the door, and just run.
Oh yeah, you get one of those. There you go. You want to go in the passage?
Yeah.
She might follow you in there. Does anybody want
We're
to?
gonna slam the door behind us and then run.
Everybody roll dex then.
I just learned this thing too.
A couple of you have weapons.
7.
70.
13. I passed for sure.
I failed.
8.
8. Man, that's good.
I failed.
You failed.
I failed. 70.
So you slip and fall on your face on some blood that's on the floor because the whole room is, as I said, is coated in this stuff. And she grabs your leg and pulls you closer
revenge.
and bites you on the
There's
calf.
blood in my weed stash?
What?
There's blood in my weed
No,
stash?
well,
No,
she was
I
on her
can't
way to
smoke
your
it.
weed stash.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she grabs you and bites you on the calf, which does that's the wrong dice. 6 damage. It said 60 though. I was like, fuck.
Wait, 6?
That's physical damage?
Yeah, physical damage.
I applied.
Wasn't Truman also Kirk also bit by the intestines?
No, he managed to beat it
Okay.
away. Yeah.
I beat it off.
Have we escaped now into the room?
Not yet, except for you. But if anybody wants to do anything to like help her out or anything, but yeah, you're getting into the room. You see her fall down. You're holding the door open.
I'm hitting it with
What
the
were you
shovel.
rolling for?
You're gonna hit it with the shovel.
Yeah, I'll swing the axe
intelligence.
at
You
it.
want to swing the
Chop
axe?
it off! Chop it off! Chop her! Chop me! Chop
Alright.
something!
Alright, I'm chopping that leg off.
Oh dang! Are you chopping her leg off?
Yes.
Wait. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't specific.
I said chop something!
Chop something.
He's a rebel. He doesn't go like a
I
conventional.
got 3.
Okay, so you're
For what?
attacking
The cat.
the cat person.
Lady.
She's a cat lady. You crazy cat lady.
Which one do I roll?
You got a 50.
Okay, so you rolled fighting brawl? Or you're gonna roll fighting brawl?
No, I just did.
Okay, what'd you get?
So I got a 55 out of 75.
55 out of... So you do it.
Yeah. That leg's gone, player.
So now you can't run with us either.
So...
He's hiding the cat's not his.
This might have been
No,
a...
it's his.
Yeah,
it's her
it's a
leg.
That's a
I figured-
D10. Roll D10 for damage.
Wait, you chopped
Oh,
off
you.
her.
Roll T10.
Oh, roll D10 for
Yeah,
damage?
yeah.
I just did that.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a 1, at least plus 2, because you got your fucking leg ripped off. So
I'm down to 1
Chopped
health.
off her leg.
But then you attacked the...
cat.
Did you roll fighting brawl?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got 3 out of 35. And
Fuck.
when I rolled, I got 7 damage.
Oh, nice. So you like just stab her right in her eye, and she's freaking out and like just howling like crazy. But she's so distracted that she's just like, and she can't see now because of the thing going into her face.
While this is happening, I try to apply first aid to my gaping wound.
The same first aid that you applied to me.
No, that was weedology. This is just your first aid.
Let one resolve first. Let one
But
resolve.
yeah,
Yeah, let it. Oh.
yeah. So and then so your leg. So I guess you pull her up when she's free, and now that you're missing a leg, are you still alive?
I am at 1 health.
Oh my god, so that puts you at like basically almost comatose, and you're losing a lot of blood from that leg loss. So but you pull
that's what
in-
that means.
Yeah, so you pull into the secret door and you shut it behind you. And you can hear her howling and freaking out. You hear something squishy, and then a clattering, and then you can kind of hear her scurry away, and she gets
Aw.
away.
So now I don't have a weapon?
Yeah, she took it with her. Okay, so you
Wait,
want
so
to?
I'm
Now
dying?
it's kind of a moment
Yes.
of calm because you're
I am
hidden.
dying.
Yeah.
You wanted to.
Wait.
I already failed that.
Oh, you failed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like you're bleeding and stuff, and you manage to patch it, but it might be a problem in a little bit.
Okay.
And
Can I try to
then
play first aid?
yeah, go for it. Because you're doing so great with this.
All right.
I have a 50. It's a half.
Please.
Yeah, I was gonna
Please,
try and do
someone
first aid
please.
too.
And I'm just sitting there like, I got the brush. in
Are
my
you
hands
okay?
with
Are
the
you okay
blood.
with me trying to apply first aid? I have a 50 in it.
I mean, I can try, but I've only got 30.
I'm
I feel like I'd hurt
I'm
you.
at one. I'm just like.
Kirk, I want you to
in
roll
my own
sanity really
blood,
quick.
Please.
Truman, I
Okay.
want you to roll sanity really quick because you just chopped one of your own friend's legs off.
All right.
Oh, actually, all of you roll sanity because
Me?
that was
Really?
I mean, you just
I'm out of
watched.
it.
You watched your friend turn into a horrible cat thing with her spine being ripped out of her.
93.
I
Say
No, you
failed.
only roll a
How many
d10.
people failed?
I failed.
No, roll sanity. You roll the
I passed.
percentile first.
Oh.
Yeah, percentile first.
I have
Oh,
70.
well then I
I
passed.
rolled a
65, but I
91.
passed.
So you passed.
I passed.
So anybody who passed, roll a d6 for sanity damage. Anybody who failed, roll a d20.
Of course, I rolled a high.
Give me a 20.
D20.
I got a 20.
Could I get a 6?
You go crazy too.
Wait, no, you have a lot though, right?
Yeah, I have
You're
70.
It's just if you take more than 10 in one go,
You go crazy.
you go. You have a mental break. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense at this point.
17.
I mean, I tried to save
I should
her
really
because I
have
was going to
bookmarked
try to,
this.
get in her pants. But now I'm
Should I
crazy.
still roll for the first aid to help?
My guy's like, a
Yes, but give me
player.
one moment.
Like, he's
I
just
think it
trying
was
to
in
have sex with
Wounds
everything.
and Healing. 55.
Look at that mustache.
His significant people, my disappointed parents.
Okay.
Okay, who you?
And your
So
used
did
condom?
only one of you go to a bout of madness?
Bout of Madness.
You had one too. How much did you take?
17.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. You're almost dead.
I did. Yeah. I'm just painting
My
with my own
person
blood.
was
Just.
Victoria. Because she was my dealer.
This might be it for you.
Victoria was my dealer. That's nice.
Wait.
to
So
know.
what do you do with?
My weed that killed me.
No, Victoria.
Oh, I get a bout of
not
madness.
Look at this
Oh,
in look at that in
So,
light.
teacher was my dealer.
everybody who got a bout of madness, roll a d10.
Oh,
In addition,
Yeah, this is your bout of madness.
6.
In the light though. I don't know if you
How
see.
the blue
Well,
like
that's not gonna
shines
go over
out
too
when you
well.
put it like here.
So you flee in panic.
It looks nice.
The heroes compelled to
Like-
get as far away as possible by whatever means they are available. Yeah, pretty much. You're just like, I gotta go.
I like by whatever means available, so you squeeze like a puddle of your blood and then slide through it hella fast.
Slide through. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that's crazy enough to work. Ashley, what'd you get? 4? Gloat. The hero is compelled to boast, gloat, or exclaim their plans aloud for 1d10 turns. So
I'm the
before
greatest!
At least you still have a leg.
You
I don't
did a
got
good
my
job.
shovel anymore, but I stabbed our friend right in the face.
So she's too far for me to try to heal her now because she squirted herself.
Yeah, she squirted herself away.
She squirted herself.
You guys saw how good I was, right?
Like a squid.
I'm so
Like a
strong.
squid. Yeah. Okay, so this will. So
I just want to say, the weed I got was from Victoria. She's the blame.
So you're Curtis now. Claude's still with you. And did you read up on your character? Okay. Yeah. So Claude's been following you, and he's just like, I'm sorry, I've been a bad friend. You can roll psychology.
Where is that? There it is. Low. 19 out of 10.
You believe that?
It's okay, man. You're doing your best.
You know, I just wanted to relieve some stress, and I'm so rich, I deserved it. I deserve to relieve stress. You know what I mean? This isn't my fault. If anything, this is Frank's fault. He shouldn't have been a dick to me.
It's totally Frank's fault, man.
And then as you're walking through this hallway, you get to the other side of it, which opens up to just another hallway in the dormitories. You're closer to a staircase now.
Wait, are we in the science building? Or the
You're still in the science building.
Oh, okay.
You basically went laterally through the science building due to the tunnel that you were in. You know that the place is on the 3rd floor because Mabel figured that out earlier before she went
went
crazy and
bananas.
has one leg.
Can I listen to try to see if there's anything going on?
Sure,
that
go
we
for
should
it.
be aware of?
Mabel, they have caught up to you because you weren't going to get very far.
Okay.
It worked a little bit. You got to the end of the
Is
hallway.
that I'm the greatest.
21 I passed.
You passed? Okay, so you can hear what sounds like those howls that you heard earlier that I said didn't sound human. They've still been going. They're pretty ever constant. But you can kind of make out what they are more now, and they sound like monkeys howling. Like just...
Oh.
And it sounds almost like a
Howling
weird
monkeys?
zoo. A little, it could be. Some of them, definitely. But as you guys get out into the hallway, you notice something. You hear something from around the corner.
Where
and
does
it's-
the secret passage drop us off?
Just on the first floor somewhere else, like in a lateral hallway. So you're far enough away from Catgirl that she's not gonna be a problem anymore. However, around the corner you hear, "We missed you," and then you hear this horrible sound of flesh just emerge from around the corner. And what you see is a monstrous abomination. It has Frank Charlton's head, but it opens its mouth inhumanly wide to show that the cat's head is on this like strange spinal cord, and that's kind of acting as its tongue, and it meows in this unholy sound.
Kind of like Alien.
Yeah, a little bit. And then absorbed into the sides of this thing appears to be the entire Squids team. Just like all of them, just like wearing their football gear. Some of them are mixed into each other, and they're growing parts from the abdomen. And then you see this gigantic mouth. And then inside of its mouth, acting like a tongue, is Veronica, actually. She's like kind of become this weird body tongue
She
thing.
finally got with the whole football
You also
team.
see, you also see Megan. Megan is also twirled in there as part of the tongue. Denise is gone. Like she was, there was no saving her. She was just completely destroyed.
Forrest is apparently still somewhere going.
Yeah, Forrest's body, like, he's, like, neck first, sticking out somewhere on this horrible mass of flesh. Just all of your dead friends that you saw
How is he
come
neck
to
first?
welcome you again.
How's he neck first?
Just because, the body sticks off.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, like moving like that as it... And this,
It's like throwing a football motion.
this
You're the tornado.
hallway-sized abomination just turns the corner and looks at you dead in the eyes, and it starts to drag itself towards you, and it says "Godlight" as it starts to get closer.
I light my lighter just in the air one time. I'm like, yup.
Yup. Oh, good, and it turns away and goes home.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Good night.
He was asking a simple question. No.
That's all he's ever wanted from me.
So
If we
everybody
make like
roll
a jumbo
sanity.
joint for it.
Roll sanity because
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
that.
And did you
Do I-
acknowledge you
do I
make
see
a
this?
giant
Yeah.
joint?
Okay.
Well, you're kind of in a daze,
A
but we'll
giant
say you still
smoke
see it.
monster to fight.
I fail.
I fail
I
again.
wasn't listening.
So anybody
Sanity
who
check.
Failed again.
fails rolls a d20 again.
Are you head?
It's a horrible monstrosity of all of your friends. Of course you're gonna roll
15.
2. Jesus Christ, you
You're insane at this point, right?
I'm almost. I just.
Guys, I rolled a 7. You know why? Because I'm the greatest, and we need to get out of here.
I say we leave Mabel. I say we leave Mabel behind to be eaten, and then use that time to get the hell out of here.
That's sad. You're a bad.
She can't move.
Oh no, bad friend. Roll a d10. Anybody who passed, who failed?
I passed.
We passed.
Pass.
I failed.
If you passed, roll a d10. If you failed, roll d20. That's how much sanity damage you're taking. You said you already failed.
I failed.
Roll another d10 to see what bout of madness you got.
1.
1. Amnesia. The hero ceases to think of him or herself as a hero, losing the ability to use his or her pulp talent. Oh, don't worry about
See,
that. This is a
they don't
different
remember
system.
who we are. We can totally do
So
that.
you just
Yeah,
completely
that-
forget what you're doing here because you're in such a daze from being completely half dead.
Frank?
Alright, I'm giant. I just sling it over my shoulder and like I put our hands together like a
Sling
backpack.
it? Come on!
I have a question. What is luck, and what does that do?
It comes up when I mention it comes up. It doesn't
Okay.
really. It's not really going to come up this game.
Okay.
But yeah. This giant abomination's here. It's covering that end of the hallway. What do you guys do?
Leave.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, the stairs are next to you, so your destination is within grasp.
Yeah. Are you carrying Veronica? Are you carrying Mabel?
Oh, Veronica.
I'm not Veronica.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's the
I'm Curtis.
Curtis, are you carrying Mabel?
Yeah. I make her like a little Yoda.
She's very light.
She has lost like 20 pounds.
Yeah, a lot
like
more than that.
One movie I just saw.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh
what?
no. No, we're on episode. No.
Yep.
That would be the wrong one. 76.
And then what do you want to do, Truman?
I am going to fucking run.
That's a great idea.
I'm running and I'm like pushing Claude in front of me.
Yeah, Claude's like, ah! Oh, he doesn't need to be pushed. He's already sprinting.
Claude, wait up!
Yeah.
Wait up, Claude!
So everybody roll dexterity.
Okay. What about me?
Not you. You're rolling. You're gonna
69.
roll strength.
Strength. Hold on.
I pass.
Pass.
What are we rolling?
Dexterity. You're seeing how fast you're going.
Fail.
I failed in other ways.
You all failed.
I failed.
Okay, so you failed, which means that she's a little bit heavier for you. So add 10 to your result. So what'd you get?
I got 69. Do I have to add 10?
No. Not this time. Hey, the funny number.
Hey!
More body.
Ooh.
You gain more weight somehow.
Okay, so
You're
anybody...
picking up stuff as you go through.
I would have passed either way, so.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. So, who failed? Well, we got to get Ashley back too.
Sorry.
No
Which
problem.
character is that?
Randall?
Rained.
My water
So, Truman,
just
you
went to
failed?
go to the bathroom.
Who else failed? Well, you technically are just being carried by her, and she passed. So.
I didn't pass.
You didn't pass.
93 out of 55.
So, it looks like.
Pass out for a second.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
What? No.
Oh no, go for it. Do you want to?
No, he's talking about passing out from losing
Yeah.
blood.
Oh,
My
yeah,
character.
yeah, your
So-
character. That's fine. Yeah, if you want to do. Okay, so basically she starts to slip a little bit, but you adjust. But she's getting lighter by the minute. As you turn a corner, like you go up the stairs and you start to turn a corner, this like monkey jumps in your way, and it's like this weird monkey with like a strange collar, and it's got like pieces of it missing, and it like jumps in your way and knocks you onto your back, and when you get knocked onto your back, it also knocks Randall onto his back, which means that the Frank abomination is getting closer and catching up a little bit, but it's still a good distance away at this point.
And I'm piecing out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody else.
God.
If you passed, you made it,
running.
and you passed too, so you didn't get stopped
did you
by
pass
anything.
as well?
You just noticed
No.
Mabel got lighter. Is all
I got
it
like
was.
93 out of 55.
Yeah. So you turn a corner, and this corner is just like there's the staircase that would go up another floor is completely blocked by debris. It looks like people that were in this office have like not fared well, and they tried to block things off, and it turns out didn't quite work for them because this hallway is covered in blood and body parts that are moving towards each other and meeting each other and becoming new things. So this whole hallway is just like kind of full of these weird little half monstrosity abominations, and like some of them have like animal parts, like monkeys, like you just saw, and like it
Squirrels.
just like all sorts of things. There's rats that are like half like this human hand growing out of the side of them and stuff. But the hallway is like basically pitch red and just full of these horrible abominations. So
Can I do spot hidden and see if there's a way to get through that
Sure, yeah.
massive stuff safely? Should point out.
Yeah, I could also do
But
that.
are we going to roll to
Nope.
push the monkey off and get
82.
away?
oh, the monkey jumped. It just knocked you over, but it ran away.
Oh, that's
but it
fine.
delayed you a second.
What's an HV machine?
There was a monkey. What?
What's an HV
Heavy.
machine?
HV.
Operate heavy
Oh,
machinery.
operate heavy
Heavy.
machinery.
So if we
So, yeah,
find
I'm also
tractor
doing-
girl,
I'm also
or
doing
boy,
the spot hidden, and I got 12 out of 40.
You notice that if you were to kill a couple of them in your way because you have that fire axe, that you might be able to clear a good path for everybody.
All right, so I'm gonna do a dope martial art pop up, and then just start fucking.
Can I also invent something, and by
Sure.
invent something, I
We-
mean make a lever to make, move things?
What?
What?
You take something, make a lever, move the stuff that's blocking it.
What do you mean
Leverage.
by lever?
Leverage.
Leverage.
like
Lever-
going,
oh.
like
She's trying to
going like
pry. I'm gonna be chopping
for
a
the
hole.
staircase that's
Yeah.
blocked. I
I'm
thought
gonna
you were
be-
talking about the horrible abominations. I was
No,
like,
no.
what?
I'm trying
I'm gonna
to
be
get
prop.
us out.
I'm gonna be cutting a hole, and she's gonna be like, or he's gonna be propping it like open and trying to like make it wide enough that we can fit.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Both of you roll your
Yeah.
things for that. So you roll fighting brawl with advantage. You roll whatever it says in there because I forgot
but I
your
got a
thing.
5.
Your thing is brand new. Curtis had nothing before.
I got a 5 and you got a 75.
38.
Nice. So you do. So what happens? Tell me.
38 out of 75. I'm gonna just like start saying "fuck this," and I just start chopping through all of the stuff. I'm just like going up the stairs and chopping, and you're gonna be like
Clearing the path, and
Yeah.
things are like moaning, but being chopped in half, and just going splattering against the walls and everything.
We
What is
clear the
everybody? Yeah. Oh, you have Mabel on your back still. What do you do with her?
She doesn't move. Her hands are held
Roll
around my neck.
strength.
Pass.
Nice. So she actually manages. You feel her wake up a little bit, and she actually adjusts herself to be on you better.
I'm also gonna do a quick invent to see if I can tie her to me.
I'm gonna
pass.
smoke my pipe with the weed that is laced with PCP just to get some temporary extra strength.
What's it called? What's it called?
Sticky strength.
PC power.
Why is it all sticky?
I told you.
Why is
Not very
everything sticky?
imaginative.
What happened? Go for it. We're weedology.
Are we all gonna be like?
So
high
I
on
find
PCP
something in
now?
the
I did not
rubble.
pass.
Because you haven't been the whole time.
I
I
did not
invent
pass.
something that just keeps her
Okay.
hands. I find like rope
What
on
is
the
it?
side or something.
There we go. Meet and greet.
There's something
Big
else
green-
I'm
oh,
doing
big
to
green.
make her roll too,
Shoot.
but
Okay.
that helps keep her on you at least. So then your hands are free to do other
Yeah.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
failed.
you
I made
failed.
her a necklace.
So you smoke some weed and it just makes you dizzy. What do you really?
that was
always
actually
some
the
bad
PC
shit.
princess. Yeah. What?
But okay, so you got through. What did you do again?
I'm just following them.
Just following them. Roll dex, and then
Can I follow them at this point? or-
you roll dex for that. Yeah.
I don't follow them.
You don't follow them, huh?
87 out of 55.
83 out of 70.
But didn't we, like, clear
I
a
failed
path?
as well.
Yeah, I thought they were clearing a path. so
Clear
we
the
just
path, but
follow.
you're slipping a little bit as the blood is just fucking everywhere.
Oh, great. Well, I'm dead.
No, I'm just
We're gonna
writing
find
things
out.
down. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about it.
well, we both
We should've
failed
turned into a
the
cat girl.
dexterity check.
And then, so you slip a little bit and have to regain your composure, and something kind of grabs your leg to hold you in place as it does that. You manage to kick it away, but Frank makes its way up the hallway, and it's now in this hallway. And as you see it getting closer, these tiny monstrosities are just getting absorbed into him as he passes over them. So it's becoming more of his mass.
It's a
as he
really
gets there.
interesting question about 75 ducks or one giant duck.
Yes.
Duck-sized horse.
So then you go up the
Hopefully
stairs
he's too
again.
big to get up the stairs. That's what's important.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
because
If he's too
staircases
big
are
to get
normally
up the
narrower
stairs.
than the hallways, and if he's hallway sized,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he can like
He could-
cut
He's a
himself
liquid.
up and go. Yeah.
He's a
He's
liquid.
a monstrosity.
I don't know.
Life finds a way.
These are they're like cats. They're not solid or fluid.
Wherever
they're
his head
gaseous.
fits, he fits. So there's one more staircase, and you guys are starting to get exhausted from running and everything like that. I want you to roll. All of you roll one more dex check.
Come on.
6. I don't even have to check.
Yeah, you're
I
good.
finally
I
passed.
passed.
You passed?
Yeah.
7.
You passed.
Shit
Passed.
tonight.
Nice.
18.
Okay.
Pass. Woo, get it.
That's good because if Randall failed one more time, he would have been dead.
So, is there time for me to try to do first aid?
No, not yet. Everything's still
Randall.
right on
Collecting
your
all
heels.
the pins.
So you get up the stairs and you see it right in front of you.
Well, I
It's
can't get all of them.
the door to the science lab.
No.
Claude
The
is
one that
standing in
your
the
original
doorway.
character doesn't die?
Yeah, Claude is standing in the
Maybe
doorway
that's
and
the
he's
one
kind of
who did
ushering people to get inside because maybe he's had a change of heart or something, or just doesn't want to be alone because he needs bait. But he's
Well,
opening
thanks,
the door.
buddy.
He's like, "Come on, everybody, get in here!" And you see above the door it says "Biology Lab Teacher Dr. Herbert West." And he opens the door, and you all manage to rush in, and he shuts the door behind him. He goes to grab something, but then the door kind of opens a little bit, and he shuts it behind him. So Claude's barring the door with his body right now. And he's like, "Go! The lab's in the back! You gotta get to the back!" So,
Claude,
in-
no!
yeah, not my hero. You're one act of...
In the arms of
He's
an
redeemed
angel.
himself.
Yeah, of course, all of his sins about murdering one of your friends several times over and over
He
again.
was a
completely
saint.
forgiven. Yeah.
I hope I'm in his will.
So, you get into the biology lab, and the biology lab has seen better days. It looks like something burst from the back of the room, almost like there was a secret lab in the back, but since the start of this night, has just been ripped open and is completely visible to everybody.
Hey guys, I think there's a secret passage over here.
Yeah. Just roll compass. So, there's like all these stations for lab equipment and stuff, and in the back there's this green light emanating from this secret room.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Well, let's find the book and then get in there and see what's going on.
Green.
I'm gonna do a.
I don't have any science, so does anyone here have science?
I got a librarian science.
No. I was gonna do a spot hidden though to see if there's any weapons again.
Oh yeah.
To find
Anything
anything
that
else.
can be
Sure.
combo-
Yeah, roll spot hidden.
Yeah, anything
I got
that can be
science.
combo weapon. 1.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look
you
for a
find,
weapon.
let's make this fun. You find a couple beakers of something that, like, you know from, because you're a good student, if you were to
I'm
combine
not.
a couple...
I'm dumb as hell.
Oh, fuck,
Randall.
you're a Randall
Bone
now.
saw.
I'm Randall.
You do
I
know
got
this because
19.
this is sweet. If you combine these two chemicals together, they make an awesome bomb. It always blows up.
That's the reason why he originally failed.
That's what you do on 4th of
This is not
July.
like a Molotov cocktail.
what was
You do it on 4th of July. You throw them up in
What?
the air. They
What was I
explode.
asking you to do? Or what were you doing?
Weapon searching?
You're rolling for weapons. Okay. So, who passed again?
I got 46 out of 45.
Damn.
I got a pencil.
Did anybody else do any? You still have your fire, actually. You're pretty good.
Nope.
You're half dead.
than
Roll one more strength check.
What's the damage on the bomb? And, what does it do?
I'll figure that out when you use it. Rules yeah.
This is the one
33.
class you pay
Yeah.
attention
You
in.
passed?
Pass.
Okay, so yours. Yeah.
We should maybe look for first aid in here too.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
book.
Oh, yeah.
Just, I'm a book!
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to try to do
You
first
need
aid.
first aid.
The book.
Use one of the beakers to try and cauterize her.
Yeah,
bleeding.
explode
No.
the beaker.
Let's
I
go.
know, last time you tried to first
I take I pulled her little necklace off and put her on one of the lab tables, and then I
Oh.
find my weapon.
So
whatever it
she's
is.
like on the table.
The book.
Oh, you know what you could do? Roll first aid.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
do
I
more-
know something specifically you can do very easily.
I'm gonna do more spot hidden and look for the
17,
book.
so I'm totally good.
Okay, so you rip your belt off and tourniquet her leg.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's a hemp
The
belt.
book?
It's a hemp belt, too, so there's actually...
You find. Let's see, what can you find? You find a bunch of.
electrical shit.
Yeah, you know what? You would be looking for something like that. Let's say, what do you think you can make with an electrical? You see several electrical things around, and you improvise a weapon from that. So what do you think you can make out of
Timer
that?
for the bomb.
Nah,
Flamethrower. Because the electric,
I'm not
like a
that smart.
Tesla
I wouldn't
coil.
think to ask for that.
Nice.
And, like,
it's not like an extreme flamethrower, but it's
Real
enough
talk.
that you can probably keep something
The
at bay.
cheerleader was
Vodka and
smarter than
sparks.
me.
I'm
So
somewhat alright.
Chemical and
yeah.
click. Yeah.
Claude's keeping the door shut, but it's starting to burst open, and then all of a sudden, no, you don't, because
I got an 8
you're not
looking.
Veronica anymore.
We're wasting time on this.
You see 2 hands come out of the top on these sides of his head, and he's like, huh, huh, and then 2 more come out from the bottom, and he's like, what? And then all 4 hands grab him in different places and rip him into all 4 different holes.
I applaud.
He was going cornered.
Claude gets exactly what he
Did you
likes.
gain back health? 'Cause-
He got.
I like.
Claude.
I'm applauding and like, fuck you!
Wait,
No, it's
because
good,
I launched my flamethrower and they heard toot toot.
That's the
It's kind
sound
of your
flamethrowers make.
Yeah.
Toot toot, toot toot. But yeah.
because I put a tourniquet, did he get any health back?
One
No.
HP.
Okay.
Just didn't die.
He just didn't die. Okay.
He's just not gonna die.
Stop
Is
rolling
the door
strength
ripped
checks.
wide open now?
What?
Is the door ripped wide
Or is
open
the body
too, or
like-
Let's
like-
go into the green room.
So here's what happens. So
I'm dipping into the green room.
yeah, he gets ripped into 4 pieces, and then the door bursts open, and then Jezebel the goth is standing there, and she's like, "You guys go. I got this." And she pulls a Wiccan thing out of her and out of her like coat, and she goes like this, and all of a sudden her eyes start to turn purple, and she starts to glow. And as she's glowing, it pushes this like glowing purple wall towards the monster, and she just starts to like fall apart, but her body parts are pushing Frank back. So you have some time
Full torque.
because she's
Self-destruct.
using some magic power because nobody picked the character with the coolest ability. But she's holding it back, but she's falling apart as she's doing it.
Dude, what shit is she on?
Yeah, I mean magic is clearly real.
During that whole thing, I was looking for the book. I got 42
Yes.
45.
So
And I rolled
you
an
all
8.
said you mentioned you go into the
yeah.
secret room.
Yeah.
So you get into this room and it's full of these like gigantic vats of green.
Is somebody pulling?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Reefer,
I can see
She's
from there.
very
Reefer?
easily
Okay.
slippable over your neck.
Yeah. So you see these gigantic vats of green, and the whole room is pitch green. This room also is full of these cages that look like they were for animal, like lab testing, and all of them have burst open. And then sitting at the very back of the room is a tome, just sitting on a pedestal, and on it are a couple of notes. But that's what you see in this room.
Like music notes?
No,
Read it.
no,
I thought it
like
was,
post-it
wow.
notes.
Those don't exist yet.
The
Index cards.
Index cards.
Yeah, I look right at the camera and I let them know.
They don't exist yet.
we go and read. I go and read the notes.
All right.
Someone smarter than me should probably do it.
Yeah.
I read.
Are the notes in English?
Long up.
I read them.
I feel like
All
the
right.
intelligence check.
So
is probably
who's
higher.
doing it? Who's doing it? All right.
Fucking nerd.
You pick up the book. The front cover has a
No.
translated
No,
note.
I hand it to the nerd.
Excuse you, no.
You want to read this, Sneezy?
Come on, you're the smart one.
He's smarter.
I am not.
He's a law student.
I don't got much left, guys. Says Jezebel. She's like
Is your
basically
head higher than
mostly a
75?
skeleton at this point.
No.
No, you're smarter.
Great.
You gonna read it?
Read it.
Wanna.
Read it.
We all die.
Fine.
You pick up the book, and on the front cover it has a translated note written presumably by Herbert West that reads, "The Tome of Da Re." And then you open it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a very important question, and your first answer is what I'm going to take.
Yes.
Yes,
But this
yes,
is what
yes,
you read.
Yes.
No.
All right. Frank closes in on you. Jezebel just completely dissolves. Like, she's thrown everything she has at this guy, so she's dead now, too.
Throw the bomb.
Insanity check.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody pick up Mabel?
That's what I asked. Nobody
On the
did.
bench. In the back. I'm in the back.
Okay, they took you into there. So there's, Frank's getting closer, and he makes his way into the secret room.
throw
You're
the bomb.
throwing bombs. They're
the
blowing
bomb.
up in his face. They stop him a little bit, but then you pick up the tome. You're looking at it, and you just yell no at it.
Die.
He's about to completely overtake you when suddenly he stops, full freeze. And then after a moment, his head twitches, and you hear a couple bones snap as it does. And then all of his limbs begin to shake, and then suddenly snap, and bones break, and skin breaks as he does. He appears to almost be imploding in a way. After a lot of breaking and crunching, Frank stops again. And then suddenly all of his flesh melts away like water. And all that's left on the floor is blood and
Are
bones.
you sure we didn't have that PCP?
I swear to God.
We see our survivors stumble out of the biology building, the campus covered in blood and bones, and the sun begins to emerge over the Arkham Hills. A new day well earned. And you have a moment to just kind of have a epilogue, or just an ending piece in the quad before I move on to the epilogue if you want. Character moments.
Guys, we need to stop smoking weed.
I punch the weed dude in the stomach.
I think it's time.
Call him smoke.
I think it's time I graduate, you guys. This is way too much for me.
You reveal you actually have like 8 degrees.
I think I'm gonna take that job at IBM.
It's gonna be a great movie.
So wait, you screamed no, but we don't know why you screamed.
I'll tell you
no.
after.
Okay.
It's funny as fuck. Are you all good?
Yeah.
You had your character moments?
Yeah.
And
We all
cut!
fist pump on the quad.
Yeah. Freeze frame. And cut!
Don't you?
You
forget
begin
about
to
it.
see
I
the
take a
cameraman.
heroic pose like this,
Yeah.
and I look straight at the camera. Dead center.
I finally take off my sunglasses. My eyes are just completely red. There's no pupils.
You begin to see the cameraman and the stage crew tear down the set. As they do, the actor who played Frank Charlton gets up and dusts himself off, walks over to a chair sitting in front of a camera crew, and he asks everyone to join him with a hand motion as he settles in. And Frank says, "You know, we had a lot of fun here today, but drugs are no laughing matter, folks." And Now everybody has an opportunity to have a PSA moment at the end of our drug episode. If you wanted to say something, you don't have to.
So I want to walk directly up to the camera and be like, and this is why, even if you've started, you can still quit. And I hold up my axe triumphantly, and her leg just spurts blood one more time. I'm just like, yeah.
Remember, I go ahead and talk to the camera. And go, remember, children, be cool. Stay in school.
You're like super
My stoner's actually like super
Most
intelligent.
importantly,
I know. That's my line. I've been a senior for 3 years.
most importantly, when the camera cuts, you have a green screen sleeve over your leg.
Oh, for the 1970s.
Remember, morphine is great for pain. No.
Only use doctor-approved drugs.
Remember, if you shoot up, use clean needles.
The cheerleader's like, when things get hairy, I turn to my friends and not drugs.
Oh my god, they protect you.
Oh my
Denise
god.
number 2 goes, yeah, she does.
Denise number 2.
We have like a reading rainbow moment.
The wallflower dips in. Sometimes it's best to not run with the crowd.
Is everybody
Yeah, we're good.
all good?
Yeah.
As the
I
actor
prefer porn to drugs. I pull out my floppies for porn.
The nerd has a floppy disk full of porn.
It's my prized possession.
It's got 10 megabytes of porn.
Floppy porn,
Just-
floppy condom. Blah, blah.
As the actors finish their messages to the audience, we see a book close over the screen that reads The Tome of Dare. We've now returned to the fireplace with the narrator from earlier. He settles in his comfortable chair and looks directly into the camera. Remember what you've seen here this night. Only you can save your children. Only you can save America. The end. You want to know what the tome says?
Yeah.
What do we say to drugs?
Tome of Dare.
Truman got it.
Yeah.
What happens if I said yes?
I have a bad ending.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Well done.
Also, I took notes.
I took notes. I'm
And
going
I-
to copy this and send it to her.